Very, very warm. Good evening. This is Arunava Chaudhuri. You are live on my YouTube channel, Arunfoot. It is the second watch-along of the day in the second semi-final of the AFF Super Cup 2025-2026. It is going to be FC Goa versus Mumbai City FC in what hopefully will be an interesting encounter. And waiting in the final will be Kolkata Giants East Bengal Football Club, who in an earlier match in the first semi-final beat Punjab FC 3-1, a deserving 3-1 victory for the Kolkata Giants. So will FC Goa make it to the final and try and defend their title, or do Mumbai City FC win this and make it to the final in the year 2025-26? Right, let's see. And Augusta says Sandesh injured. Yes, let's see. Let's look at the lineups of the two teams. Starting off, Ritik Tiwari in goal, Paul Moreno, Ayush Chetri, Boris Singh, David Timor, Borja Herrera, Akash Sangwan, Ika Guruchena as captain, Ronnie Carbodon, Bryson Fernandez, and Dejan Drazic. At the other end, Purba Lachempa, Valpuya, Tiri, Lalinzwala Changte as captain. Brandon Fernandez, Jorge Ortiz, Tlunga, Bijay Chetri, John Toral, Jorge Pereira Diaz, and Akash Mishra. And Shrimun says, how was the previous match? Didn't watch it. It was okay. East Bengal were the better of the two sides. Clearly, for me, the better of the two sides. I think the experience of East Bengal showed itself. Better sets of foreigners, and yeah, some of the young. Interesting. Also, I felt some of the younger ones in the Punjab FC team were lacking a little bit of experience. That was something that was evident to me, where I felt, a little bit of more experience here and there could have helped some of the players, and that is what I felt, and in the end, clearly East Bengal deserving winners, especially the midfield with Saul Crespo, Miguel, and Rashid controlled things, controlled matters. And therefore, in that instance, I thought, it was very, very clear and evident that East Bengal were the better of the two teams and deservingly reached the final. So if you ask me that question in that way, then I'll have to tell you East Bengal and no other team deserved to win it, and they won it. And therefore, congratulations to the Kolkata Giants of reaching the final of the Super Cup. So therefore, those are the two things. As Augusto says, Sandesh injured, so that weakens um, uh, the team of FC Goa, in which I think. Let's see if I've got a formation of the two sides. 1 second, let me figure out FC Goa and Mumbai City. Let me see how FC Goa, if they've got a formation of their team. Nowadays, they've actually not even got a lineup ready. Mumbai City, at least, I can play around with the form. FC Goa, I say, let's put this way: Boris as right back, Ronnie and Paul Moreno in defense, Akash Sangwan on the left, David Timor, Ayush Chetri in defensive midfield, and then Ika Guruchena as your striker, and attacking line would be Bryson, then Drazic on the wings, Borrera in the middle. So let's expect a 4-2-3-1. And at the other end, Pobal Lechempan goal, Valpuya on the right, Akash Mishra on the left. You have Tiri and Vijay Chetri in defense. Tulunga and John Toral likely as the holding players up front. Jorge Ortiz as the playmaker. Changte and Brandon Fernandez on the wings, or maybe Jorge Ortiz on the wings and Brandon Fernandez in the middle. So therefore, you can play around with that a little. And Jorge Pereira Diaz up front as the striker. So that's, I guess, the plan, the idea that most likely Mumbai City will follow in this matchup. Lechempa on goal. Hope he makes a comeback. Shivam, they've been switching goalkeepers. Puma Lechempa as well as Renesh both have had their minutes in this tournament, and yeah, and therefore it's something that Peter Kratky has been playing around with a little. Who's your number one? Who's your number two? And will be interesting to see. Again, let me see. Mumbai City, have they announced their squad? Yes, Mumbai City have announced their starting lineup. And they've got Renesh, Halin, Nongtu, Amandeep, Dhruv Alva, Franklin, Pupuya, Vikram Pratap, Nufal, Nikum, and Ayush on the bench. So a very, very young bench. In that way, Vikram Pratap, the most experienced. So that's how it is for Mumbai City. And FC Goa still haven't announced anything. Just looking once again. No, they've actually not done anything. Yeah, so that's that. Team such as Punjab require more game time because they have great potential. I mean, yes, but again, where are you going to get the game time from? At the moment, I think the biggest problem in Indian football is to get game time at all. And Punjab is struggling on that front. The young boys need match time, need game time to improve. And if you don't have, as you rightly say, if you don't have that game time, that match time, it's not going to happen for them. And that is, I think, one of the biggest challenges. I think that we have, given the realities. I did put out a little earlier something on my Instagram on that topic to speak about. What's the way forward at the moment? Looks very very difficult, very, very tricky, and yeah, therefore, you know, um, it's going to be interesting to see what, if anything, what happens. But yeah, it is the way it is at the moment. So I can't, you can't, we can't change anything. That's the sad reality of Indian football, and uh, yeah, especially as you say for the youngsters, not only youngsters. I mean, today you saw at Punjab that players like Suresh Mite, and Nikhil Prabhu now as a national team player. Um, they were the ones. Um, Ricky Shabong to add to it, who are the better ones. So, and the foreigners, East Bengal had the much better foreigners. I think that's another thing that I felt that was clearly evident on the day, that the foreigners were better, as both the teams are ready to come on. I don't know what it is. There is some problem over there, right? Why both the teams are still outside? Okay. With if I go to China having a word with the referee. Do you guys know what the problem is by any chance there in Goa? I just see that seems to be some issue. I don't know what it is. Seems to be like some sort of problem with the FC Goa shorts. Or Ikaguro China seems to be quite agitated and angry, and everybody's looking in there and seeing. Again, of course, Ikaguro China has played for both the clubs. And it seems like Ikaguro Chena has been sent off before the match has even started. Okay, that looks interesting. Okay, so Iker Gorochena off the playing 11 and Javi Severio taking spot, even though Gorochena was officially actually mentioned as the captain for FC Goa. I try and understand what it is. What is the matter over there? Still don't know what it is. So according to what I understand is Iker Gorochena was given marching orders, guys. Yeah, I think he got a red card. I don't know for what. Um, I don't know what is the rule. This is an interesting one. Some some exchange by the two. No, no, it's nothing about the two. Someone got a red card, Marcus. Um, from what I again, what I'm getting over here, again, I'm just watching it while I'm speaking to you guys. It seems like Iker Guruchena has received a red card before the match has started. Now, the first thing is, um, if he's received a red card, uh, wow, one needs to look at the rule book. Can I replace that player? I've never seen such instance, to be very honest. And again, Peter Kratky is also smiling and said, I think Manolo just explained to him the situation. Very weird. Iker Gorochena seems to have been given a red card before the game, and therefore he's been replaced by Javi Severio. And my understanding would be then they should be playing with 10, right? Because if the captain is sent off, because he's on the match sheet. Um, yeah, they should play with 10. I mean, this is already, if Mumbai City lose, I think they already can put in a protest. I would put the protest note. I would already prepare the protest note, to be very honest. Um, I'm a little confused at the moment, to be very honest, because I don't know what is happening. Uh, because I've never seen such an incident. Again, that's the question to ask, Simon. No, sir, as you were playing with 11, I see. No, no, Rudro, they are playing with 11. Javi Severio has replaced Iker Guruchena in the starting lineup, and Borja Herrera has become the captain of SC Goa. So that is clear. The question is, it seems like something happened in the tunnel. Iker Guruchena got a red card for something or the other. I don't know what it is, again. But if he's sent off before the start of the game and he's in the lineup of the game, uh, are you allowed to replace a player? I've never seen this. So I don't know the answer to this, to be very honest. Uh, honestly, don't know the answer to this. Yeah, this is what Marcus has written also. FC Goa midfield Iker Guruchena. And as we have kickoff, FC Goa in orange jerseys and white shorts, Mumbai City in their away green shorts and that off-white jersey, one of the most beautiful jerseys I've seen in the history of the ISL. I am I am trying to understand what happened. I'm trying to rewatch the incident, says Simon. Yeah. Something happened in the tunnel. Um, Mumbai City trying to attack and Jorge Ortiz plays it to Toral. Not a clean pass to Changte. FC Goa attacking Dejan Drazic. That should be a foul from Valpuya. It's it's a little. I don't understand what has happened. Um, little confusing. Let the game progress. Again, if you hear anything, I guess you're also maybe listening to the broadcast. And free kick, FC Goa. That should be a chance. Maybe if FC Goa cleared by TD in the 6-yard box. Javi Severio nearly with a chance. Looks to have been offside as such. Mumbai City clear or try to clear their lines. Can't see the altercation, but clearly Manolo went to inform Severio about his selection immediately. I don't. Was there an altercation between Ikaguro Chera and Mumbai City, or was it just with the referee? From the little that I saw, I felt it was with the ref, right? About something. But again, let's focus on the game. I guess we will get to know what happened. 0-0 after 2.5 minutes. Purvala Champa with a long kick. If they go clear their lines, Mumbai City have the ball back. Brandon, Ortiz, Longa looking for Jorge Pereira Diaz, Boris, Ronnie. And Mumbai City win the ball back to Lunga. Changte. Says Akash Sangwan, foul not given. And Dejan Drazic plays the ball. The referee isn't happy about something which Ika said right before the walkout. Yeah, there is something. And again, there is something. I thought it was about the shorts, or maybe it was with about the inners. He's repeatedly trying to highlight that the ref, from what I could interpret. Okay, so we will most probably get to know after the game. Let's focus on this. Boris. Oh, Ritik lucky there. Could have landed with Brandon. FC go at the back. Again, Marcus needs to step in, yeah. Bryson. That was not a clean pass. Toral plays it to Brandon, who's on the wing today. Brandon. That's a foul from Boris. Free kick, Mumbai City. It is some light, huh? Is it too much? Huh? A little less. Thierry. Last line for Mumbai City. Chips it towards Chante. The ball reaches Chante. Across to Pereira Diaz. A little wide. Otherwise, it could have been danger. Because Ritik Tiwari was off his line. Still with Mumbai. Brandon, Akash. Toral chips it for Akash. Akash. Oh. And that should be a foul. And a yellow card for Bryson after just 5 minutes. A little aggressive from FC Goa. Unlike their usual self. Oh, yeah. That's a nasty one from Bryson against the shin, or side of the shin of Akash Mishra. Good to see Akash back again, playing on the field. No longer out injured. That could be an interesting free kick for Mumbai City. They have a few candidates for that. Brandon standing over the ball. The local Goan boy, long-time FC Goa player. Free kick from the left, Mumbai City. Brandon Fernandez tries to play it low onto the first post where John Toral was. Yeah, Augusta, I also want to know what the rules are. I actually don't know what. I'm just realizing. Um, Trying to realize what the rules are. But again, I'm doing the live, so it's very difficult to try and now put out the while doing this live. I'm not figuring out what it could be. I'm just thinking what could be the reason. And Borja foul given on TD. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a clear cut foul, Borja. Very aggressive FC Goa at the moment. Mumbai City trying to combine. Not a good idea. Get stuck. Mumbai City. There's already. Yeah, red card before the match. None of you are right. It's something I said, Simon. I said about the shorts. Something was about the shorts. There was something wrong. I think inners, and then I think he said something right, Simon. Obviously, isn't lethal to the least bit of other ISO foreign players in my opinion. Yeah, but Ika Gurachena also hasn't had a good 1.5 years since his serious injury at Mumbai City, which he picked up against Punjab, where he scored two crucial goals in a 3-2 win. Um, so therefore, that's that. Yep, free kick on the right for FC Goa. Borja Herrera to take it from the right. Borja. Purvala Chempa is up for it. Punches it out. Careful for FC Goa. Oh, FC Goa with problems. And Jorge Ortiz against Borja. And Purva is on the ground. Paul Moreno is holding his head. Let's see. Once more that free kick. Purva clears. Ooh, and Paul Moreno and Purva Lechempa bang into each other. A lot happening in this match early on. A red card before kickoff. Early yellow card. For FC Goa. Now, Purva Lechempa on the ground. Yeah. Whoever loses, I've said this also in the earlier broadcast today. Whoever loses for them, it might be the last game of the campaign. It's crazy to think, but that is Purva Lechempa being checked on his head, on his neck. Oh, okay. Sandeep Kurale, head physio. Gives the thumbs up. Sandeep, of course, someone who has been there since day one of Mumbai City FC. It feels like if Corominas had played right now, he might have still reigned as the best, said Ajare. Shivam, maybe, you know, that Ferran Corominas was an exceptional striker. And yeah, we've not seen too many of that quality in or on Indian shores. FC Goa with the ball in the last line of FC Goa. Bryson dropping, plays it back to Ronnie. Paul Moreno. Dejan Drazic. Akash. Ronnie. Seeing a charging Jorge Pereira Diaz. So it's very dangerous. Mumbai City to be fit and raring to go. Oh, Valpuya. Cleared by Bijay Chetri. David Timur. Akash. Back to Moreno. Ronnie. Boris. Bryson. Bryson plays it back to Ronnie. FC Goa not finding the openings. Looking for openings but not finding them on the left or the right. Drazic on the left. Mumbai City take the ball away. Changte. Valpuya. Valpuya has to be careful. Plays it back to Bijay Chetri. Akash. Toral. Brandon. And then the ball goes out. Dada, don't you feel that Akash not up to the bar right now, which he said during his pre-injury trainings? Yes, I totally agree. Shivam, he's not at the level that he was in the past. And he needs time. He needs matches. You saw that against Bangladesh. You saw that also in the earlier matches in the Super Cup. But again, how is he going to play? I think that's going to be the big question, right, for him. Yes, confirmed by Pulostit was due to some remarks to the ref which was made to the ref. FC Goa took him off. FC Goa, so it was not a red card, right? Okay. Okay, then. Okay. If they took him off, it's different. Toral. Back to Tiri. Tilonga. Valpuya. Bijay Chetri. Mumbai City playing around the ball in the last line. Tiri. Nice through ball to Ortiz. Sorry, to Pereira Diaz. Brandon. To Toral. John Toral looking through. John Toral gets it through, but there's a touch from Boris and it goes to keeper Ritik Tiwari. 15 minutes played, goalless. Yeah, it looks better, but PC Game Attack, there was this one situation in the earlier match where Lalchung Nunga got stuck in the ground and actually took out a chunk of the ground. So therefore, it looks better. Again, the question has to be asked to the players, is it actually better? That's the thing. FC Goa on the left. High and long, easy collection for Purba Lachempa from the Andrazic. Peter Kratky clapping, happy. Mumbai City trying to build up. Bijay Chetri across to Akash. Oh, we were talking about the pitch, right? Awkward bounce. Akash Mishra doesn't get the ball. And that answers a few of your questions, queries. And still goalless after 16 minutes. FC Goa once again with the ball. FC Goa trying to play the ball in the middle. Tulunga. Toral corrects. Oh, that was class. First touch Tonal back to the last line. Is his surname Rubio? Never saw him playing with that name on his back. No, Simon, it's not Rubio. It's not his surname. It's the name of his father who died. So therefore, that's the reason why he's put that name on. FC Goa with a steal on the right. Boris. Bryson. Ball cleared for a throw in by Akash. Dandala Chempa looks solid right now. He might make a comeback, but the ISL needs to take place this season for it happening. Yeah, sure. That is part of the problem for a lot of our players. Long ball out by Mumbai City towards Ritik Tiwari. Oh, my bad. Rest in peace, Simon. Yes. Tiwari plays it to Moreno. So Mumbai playing today on the counter attack. Unusual Mumbai City, not to try to control the game, giving more of the ball to FC Goa. Bryson. Throw in. Akash Mishra. And ball taken away by John Toral against Borja. Tulunga. Brandon. Akash. Vijay Chetri. Vijay looking for options. Plays it to Valpuya. Changte. Under pressure. Plays it back. Oh, mistake from Lalinzola Changte. And that's Harvey Severio. Was it on the post? Yeah, it was on the post. First chance of the game. Mistake from Changte and Severio cut in because it's a corner for FC Goa. Once more. Oh, corner from the left. And yeah, it's a bad thing. Maybe the 9 rod again. Yeah, that is the hope, I guess, for all of us. First corner of the game in the 19th minute. Borja Herrera to take it for FC Goa against Mumbai City. And I felt that ball went out. No, didn't. Ayush Chetri keeps it in, puts it in a danger zone, cleared by Mumbai City. Chance for the Islanders to break. Changte plays it to Tulunga. Has to be careful. Put under pressure. Does well to keep the ball. Tulunga plays it back to his captain. Brandon. Ortiz. Ortiz does a nice little turn. Pereira Diaz. Brandon. Pereira Diaz turns. Yeah, and there's no Changte on the other side because he's on the left. Pereira Diaz looking for Valpuya. Valpuya beating Akash. But now the ball with the Gores. Borja on the left. Borja into middle. Bryson! Mistake from Thierry. And Bryson opens the scoring. Massive mistake from Thierry. Hits over the ball. And it's Bryson Fernandez with the opening goal for the Gores. Big mistake. Borja with the ball into the middle. Thierry. Is it Thierry or is it the ground? Looks awkward. And then Akash Mishra doesn't close him down. And Bryson Fernandez, as Simon says, boom. First strike, first goal for the Gauze. Oh my God, Surya would take it easy. You are a little man. My bad for the previous comments. See you. And then Verba playing an inverted DM. He likes to do that, Simon. To 21 minutes, the Gauze in the lead. So Valpuya likes to do that. Don't forget, we are talking about a club which has sort of a little bit of pep in it. So now Mumbai City behind. And they will have to try and get back into this game. Mistake from Mumbai City. And the thoughtful Preeta Kratki thinking, what can I do? What do we need to do to try and change the fortunes of this game? Boris plays it back to Ronnie. Moreno. Back to Ronnie. Ronnie to Boris. Back to Ronnie. It's interesting to see the attacking four all on one line for Mumbai City. Ball out to Borja. Akash puts it into danger zone, cleared by Bijay Chetri. And mistake from Purba Lechempa. What was that, Purba Lechempa? 2-0 FC Goa. 2 goals in 3 minutes for FC Goa. That was a weird one. Let's see the replay. Ball played to Akash Sangwan. Cleared by Bijay Chetri. David Timor just takes a shot. And Purba Lechempa tries to, what is he? Tries to catch it, or what is he trying to do? Mumbai City and FC Goa always has a horror twist. Yeah, Mumbai come back from here. I think you said it after the first goal. Now it's 2 down. It's going to be tough, but again, Mumbai City last time around in the semi-finals of the ISL, 2 goals down, 3 goals in time. It's going to be a challenge now for the Islanders. Yeah, Simon. Yeah, Shivam. So, Shivam, I think you were praising him. Game can't all over again. Let's see, Simon. Could happen, might not happen. All possible. He's trying to punch, but why? Yeah, it wasn't punching. I think he was trying to collect it or something. It looks very awkward. I would like to see a closer replay of that. David Timor says Augusto, and suddenly the Gauls 2 goals up within 24 minutes. And suddenly the dynamics of this game is completely changed. Bryson. Ayush. Boris. Back to Ayush. David Timor. Borja. Ayush. Plays it out to Boris, but Akash will get to it. Was going to whack it out. Jorge Ortiz. Sorry. Yes, Jorge Ortiz. And Ronnie comes up, does well to deny him. Throw in for Mumbai City. Foul from Dejan Drazic against Bijay. Is Kerala Blasters very sad? No cup. I'm Kerala Blasters big fan. Very sad. Zinat, yeah. After today's match for next season of domestic football league happens, time for Kratke to go has been given decent chances. Ogni, I think, yeah, on one side you would say that. On the other side, Mumbai City have not had a squad as they've had in the earlier years. I think that's the bigger problem for Mumbai City. They lack a defensive midfielder at the moment. Playing John Toral in defensive position is a big thing. You know, you don't have an Apuya, don't have a Yoel Fanif. I think those are things. Even your attacking options. Pereira Diaz doing a lot of running. He can't concentrate really on his attacking game. Jorge Ortiz, you need options. We see players being inconsistent, good performance, but always consistent, having bad ones. Purva, man, you are having the latter ones. Yeah, Shivam, again, you were praising her at the start, looks confident, look good, come back, this, that. And then he does these things, and that's the problem with all of these players, right? That consistency is the enemy of Indian footballers. And yeah, what to say? Mumbai City, this is an uphill task. FC Goa completely in charge of the game, controlling the ball. Mumbai City, wait and watch. counter-attacking game because they can't press, can't control. Sluggish football, a far cry from 23-24. Simon, this is nowhere near 23-24 or even 22-23. The whole cycle, even during the COVID days, uh, so that's the thing. Ball through towards Pereira Diaz, but he's not going to get to it because Ritik Tiwari gets to the ball. Feels like player quality dropped, no sharpness, less intensity, maybe due to lack of games. Lack of games is surely a problem. But also, Mumbai City is missing a lot of players in key positions. Um, you know, Now people will realize the value of a Mehtab Singh, a value of a Puya, especially Greg Stewart. Um, Tiri has gotten older. Uh, um, um, Pereira Diaz is older. John Toral is being put into a holding six, even though for me he's a creative player. That is not his natural position. Purba doing the mistakes that he has been doing now for a while. Yeah. But sir, that level squad means throwing money, or you think there is a scouting proposal? Like even in current budget, you think better players could have been signed? No. Ogni, Mumbai City has consciously last year spent less money, and whenever uh, and um, consciously spend less money. So again, tell me who you're going to scout for the money that Mumbai City is spending. That's the problem. Mumbai City would have to spend what they were spending in 21, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, which they're not, 23, again, in those 3, 4 years. Yeah. The other, he was having a solid start to the match, so felt he might make one. Yeah, Shivam, that's the problem. That is the problem. If you see the squad Mumbai City last season and this foreigners, you are happy with foreigner selection. Citigroup can get better players. Agni, we don't have a league, right? You had TD was extended, right? Um, Pereira Diaz was brought in. Toral and Ortiz has a contract. So Mumbai City um, has decided. We have a drinks break after 29 minutes. Mumbai City has consciously decided not to spend money because they don't know what's going to happen, right? You know, it's like saying that Mumbai City knows where it stands. They're not top level contender at the moment. Um, that's the reality. But on their day, on a good day, let's see what Purval Chempa is trying to do. No, he doesn't want to punch it. Purval Chempa wants to collect the ball. He wants to, if you see the replay, the shot from David Timur, he tries to collect it. So therefore, I think, yeah, City Football Group surely can get better foreigners, but who's going to come to India? Which Star Sports network can I watch the match and apart from Jio Hotstar? Utkarsh, if I'm right, then you can watch it on Star Sports Khel. Adam Lefondre was by far the best import from the A-League Mumbai had. Yeah, yeah, can be said. Simon says, reminder, this and the final are the only games remaining this season. Enjoy till it lasts. Yeah, Simon, that's a real danger, right? That's a real danger. I think a lot of us are not realizing that we're very close to having no football. And therefore, again, guys, we need to we need to fight for Indian football, for the best of Indian football. And yeah, it's quite difficult. At this moment in time, it is difficult to think that where we stand is where Indian football is. Uh, so let's see. So teams like Punjab FC, Kerala even last 2 seasons had better foreigners. More foreigners are mostly old ISL foreigners. Ogni, they're not spending money, right? If you're not spending money and if you're not scouting, you're not going to find. Mumbai City did not, in the summer, with no clarity. Mumbai, for example, has gone for only 4 foreigners. What did they do? Toral and Ortiz are on contract until the end of the 26 season. So those two were fixed. Tiri was no clarity, but then they decided to extend it, right? And then they decided what? To bring back Jorge Pereira Diaz, which I find is a wise decision. Now your problem is you need another holding six. You need that replacement for Yolfanif, and you need someone who's either a winger or ideally a second striker to put pressure. So that's missing. I think, and amongst the Indians in Mumbai City, I think have some of the brightest young talent that there are amongst the Indians, but are the players stepping up? That's a huge problem. Ronnie with a long ball clearance. Vijay Chetri hits it to David Timur. Borja plays it to Moreno. Borja. Good through ball to Dejan Drazic. Can he keep it in? I think it went out. So last season, Tyrion Ortiz could have been better. Ortiz is not that one as he was before. Yeah, I agree. That's a case. But the point is, again, if you're spending less, if you're looking at what could happen, maybe Mumbai City was a little bit more forward thinking last winter than every other club. So, you know, again, Mumbai City last season started reducing spendings. Edu Kasiyam and bowling out in the CSL. Serious had to see if foreigners wants to leave the ISL. Yeah, I had a good time at BFC. 180K. FC Goa with more of the ball. 33 minutes played. 2-0 FC Goa against Mumbai City Football Club. A mountain to climb for the Islanders. Looks tough at the moment. Was FC Goa in charge, controlling play. But one mistake, Mumbai City with a goal, and suddenly the game changes. I remember 1.5 years ago, the ISL semi-finals, Goa leading 2-0. Mumbai City scoring 3 in the 90th and after. So therefore, anything is possible. Vijay Chetri. Brandon on the left. Pereira Diaz being charged by Ronnie. Oh, Pereira Diaz slips. Mumbai City steal the ball. Chante. Toral. Ortiz. Ortiz! Not a bad attempt. Jorge Ortiz. Yeah, goes wide, but at least attempt goalwards. The density of the Zavra game to this levels. Simon, that shows you the difference of standards. And again, FC Goa have one advantage now going into this latter stages of the Super Cup. They have played continental matches. So for them, those 5 matches in the Champions League, even though they lost it, but they have those matches in the system, right? Plus the 3 matches in the Super Cup. So they've played 8 matches. Mumbai City have only played 3 matches so far, right? And Mumbai City has even said that the team, the reserve side, will play in the Mumbai Premier League, and some of the younger ones are going to play in the Mumbai Premier League to get game time. So this is where we're stuck at, right? Game time. Mumbai City have some very interesting. I would have thought Gyani Nikum, very talented player, but has not stepped up. So that's the problem. Chunk, the individual form has dropped in last 2 seasons post 2023 national team club. So yeah, he's had one off matches, but the problem is, again, we talk about consistency, Ogni, and he was very consistent towards the end of that 23. Even 24, I would say. I would say until the 24 season, But again, I go back to last season and the start of last season, Mumbai City 2-2 against Mohun Bagan was most probably the best match of the season. Ice level has significantly dropped since when Edu used to play. Nah, wouldn't say that. I would have said, during COVID, I thought it got a little better. Even 22, 23, 24, it looked like, and now it has dramatically dropped over the last 18 months, I would have said. FC Goa in control. FC Goa on 2 shots on target for FC Goa, none from Mumbai City. I think that's the small little difference so far. 2-0 FC Goa. And quick reminder, like, share, and subscribe. Guys, if you're watching this and liking our conversation on the second semi-final of the AFF Super Cup 2025-26. Only 4 likes so far, guys. I think we can do better. And if you haven't, please do subscribe to the channel and help. And yeah. FC Goa trying to combine at the back. And Mumbai City unable to win a ball in a dangerous position. FC Goa keeping control of the ball at the back. Moreno, Boris. Borja, Boris. Boris plays it back to Ronnie. As a coach of top in last 10 years. Pereira Diaz plays it out to Brandon. Only let me think and give you an answer. Brandon. Cleared by Moreno. Pereira Diaz was ready to try and get it to Lunga. Plays it to Changte. Changte is going to try and run against and earns a corner for Mumbai City. If I want to Ogni amongst the best, I guess Habas, Lobera, Des Buckingham would be amongst the top three, I would say. The 21-22 ISL was by far the best product broadcasting pitches and game plans post 2019-20, and guess who was behind this? The FSL, yeah. Again, and everything in a bubble in Goa. Changte with the corner from the right for Mumbai City. Can they do something? Comes into the danger zone, headed on, and Pereira Diaz offside. Ooh, I would like to see that again. Was he offside? Let's see. Replay. Yeah, that foot looks offside to me. Just a little bit as the defenders run out of that position. Otherwise, it could have been danger for Mumbai City. And see some of the Gore fans in the stands. Mumbai City win the ball back. Ball across to Toral, who's being pulled, pushed, and still win the ball against Boris and Bryson. Chante, Ortiz. And the referee doesn't give a foul again. And that is given as a foul. Jorge Ortiz, should be angry. Poor refereeing. But again, and a yellow card given. Incredible. So your question to Marcus says, so confused about the rules. So usual things going in match. See, it's not a usual, it's an unusual thing. Therefore, I just asked. Let me see if Marcus, anyone has actually replied to my thingy. Okay. A player who's sent off after being named on the team list, and before kickoff may be replaced by a named substitute who cannot be replaced. The number of substitutions the team can make is not reduced. Okay. So Ika Guruchena is out, suspension, but he can be replaced. Okay. Good double save there from Purba Lechempa. Very important. Toral. That should also be a card. Good save, double save against first against Timor, then against Borja from yeah. So there is that. So you could do a far better job as the commentator role than big old Paul Mayfield as a thanks, Simon. Tiri looking to play forward. Yeah, it goes through. Pereira Diaz hits the post. Best chance for Mumbai City in the 43rd minute. Jorge Pereira Diaz. FC Goa tried to clear their lines. Borja. Counter-attacking move from Goa. Borja Herrera in the middle of the park. Plays it across to Dejan Drazic. Drazic against Valpoya. Drazic in the middle to Severio. Timor. Good save there from Purba Lachempa. Double save once more. Offside given. 35, but who's stopping JPD? Yeah. Simon, that was impressive against Ronnie at that age. And thanks for the compliment on being a commentator. Yeah. Again, if ISL restarts, maybe we should have a conversation. Who knows? And that's the sad part. Purba doing so well. Tiri with a brilliant pass. And boom against the outer side of the post. Oh, that would have been great timing for Mumbai City to get a goal back. Mistake. Mumbai City win the ball back. Suddenly, a little bit more intensity from the Islanders. Mumbai City keep the ball. Ortiz. Tulunga. Gonna get under pressure. Tulunga keeps the ball. Pereira Diaz. Offside. Akash Mishra, supposedly. But a little bit more intensity from Mumbai City. Good to see towards the end of that first session. Once more, brilliant pass from Tiri, where Ronnie and Boris distract each other. And Jorge Pereira Diaz signed for these moments. David Timor really wants to break the net with the shots, yeah. But the sad part is that Purva Lechempa needed to learn from that mistake and concede a goal to know what to do now, right? And that is also match practice, game time, which you need for all these players. Last few seconds of the first half, Mumbai City 2 goals behind against FC Goa. The Gores with an advantage, but again, as I said, one chance, one goal, and that could change the complexion of the game. But intensity-wise, Mumbai City suddenly a little bit more in the game. Tulunga with a high foot, with no contact, with still foul given. Ball out towards the Andrazic, doesn't get to it. Throw in Mumbai City. 4 minutes of added time. Ball across. Mumbai City with the ball. Tiri. Tulunga plays it out to Akash. Akash looking for Jorge Pereira Diaz. No, so for Ortiz. Oh, lucky that he doesn't get stuck in the ground. Jorge Ortiz, goal kick for the Gores. Yeah, Mumbai City cannot be happy with it. They were better in the last 5, 6 minutes. That's a positive. I take that. but have to do better. Mumbai City clear their lines. Pereira Diaz against Timor. Sorry, against Moreno. Timor picks up the ball. David Timor with a long ranger, but into the arms of Purbala Chempa. Mumbai City, Tulunga. Chante. Jorge Ortiz. Pereira Diaz. Pereira Diaz. Ball is back to his keeper. Chante runs on. And that's going to be a throw in for Mumbai City. Good to see once again Mumbai City. A little bit more. John Toral. First phase where Mumbai City really is putting pressure. Huh? Brandon can't control the ball. 4 minutes added. Yes, as you rightly say, Simon. Chandrasekhar, I'll answer your question once we are in the halftime break. Ritik, long kick, which will be collected by Purbala Chempa. Vijay Chetri. If Mumbai City keep up this tempo that they've had in the last 7-8 minutes, I feel that this game is not over. Tiri plays it to Akash. Is going to play it back to Tiri. Tulunga. Tulunga looking for Ortiz. Cleared. Vijay Chetri. Pereira Diaz. Brandon plays it back to Tiri. Akash. Last few seconds of the first half. Akash Mishra. Brandon. Jorge Ortiz. Chante. To Brandon. To Changte. Nalinzwala Changte tries to beat Akash Mishra. Sorry, Akash Sangwan. Ooh, and that's overcooked. And no one's there. Boris is really there. I guess the referee will now blow the whistle for halftime. And that's the halftime break. FC Goa take a 2-0 lead into that break against Mumbai City Football Club. Start strong from FC Goa. Actually, it was quite even at the start, and then two quick goals, which took the game away. Mistake first from Tiri, couldn't clear the ball. Bryson was there, and then David Timor with a strong attempt. And Purbala Chempa weirdly tried to touch it or something, looked awkward. Um, and yeah, it's advantage. And then towards the end, Mumbai City did better. I would have said in the last 5-6 minutes before the break, and then in injury time, added time. And Jorge Diaz hit the post. Best opportunity for the Islanders. So it's not all over yet. 2-goal advantage for FC Goa, but Mumbai City will try and get back. Simon says, you couldn't catch a break with the commentating and reading chats. Better get some water. Thanks. Actually, yeah, actually, forget the water. I just quickly need to take a break and go to the bathroom once, if that's fine. Guys, I will be back in a minute. One sec. I'm back. Yeah, halftime lead to FC Goa. Um, I would say deserving lead so far. The Goals were better, had control of the game, and but again mistakes first from Tiri and then from Pova Lachemba, gifting the goals to Bryson as well as to David Timor, and especially the second one, yeah, from Pova Lachemba. Can't happen, and that puts pressure on Mumbai City. Mumbai City better towards the end of that first half, couldn't get a goal, but that's where we are at this stage of the game. So advantage to the Gores going into the break. And for Mumbai City, it is going to be about regrouping and trying to figure out what can be done. Um, Mumbai City have a very young bench. Once more, let me check once. Let me check once who is all in the Mumbai City bench. 1 second. Um, second. Renesh, Halen Nongtu, Amandeep, Dhruv Alva, Franklin, Nazareth, Puya, Vikram, Nufal, Nikum, and Ayush. So Vikram could be an option, potentially. And yeah, we'll have to see. Uh, and yeah, it will be very interesting to see what it is. East Bengal FC versus FC Goa. Which team is looking good? Harsh, both East Bengal and FC Goa look good if that's going to be the final. But again, wearing Mumbai City FC colors. This is the original jersey from 2014, which I also, amongst others, designed. So therefore, let's wait and see what happens. And Chandrasekhar, let me try and answer you. Do you really feel Super League Kerala is successful in terms of league viability and long-term sustainability and fan engagement, local rivals, etc.? Chandrasekhar, I have to be honest enough to you that I am not closely following the Kerala, the Super League Kerala. That is one reality of things. But from what I follow via social medias, um, the SLK is at the moment has one advantage, which is that the ISL is not happening. So that's a big advantage for Super League Kerala. And so from that perspective, they're winning. But to me, a full stadium doesn't mean that you are sustainable, you're financially viable. So that those and that there is what I've been hearing, that there are problems, there are issues that have not been solved. So therefore, as long as that is not done, um, SLK continues to struggle or will struggle, and therefore we will have to wait and see what happens. So therefore, that's the Kerala League, Kerala Super League Kerala, which is a sort of indirectly the same topic as the Bengal Super League, right? How big can it be? How much of an impact can it have? And that's the thing. Also, a reminder, guys, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Uh, Central European Time, 5 p.m. UK time, 12 noon in Washington, D.C., and 10:30 p.m. India time, the draw for the groups of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And I'll be doing a live watch along to it, again, with the uncertainty around Indian football. I'll do a little bit of more of international football here and there once in a while. So therefore, do follow it and yeah, do support as always. And it is very, very important. Without your support, this channel cannot grow. We're at 3,511 at this moment as I speak. So thank you very much for those of you. I know for some of you, it is a little hard at the moment to try and support Indian football, given the realities of Indian football. But if we do not support Indian football whenever it is happening, then I think Indian football is going to face even tougher, even harder times. At the moment, it's very, very tough. So therefore, I need your support. Like, share, subscribe, hype my videos. I need your support. But again, I'm trying to do a little bit of more interviews. I'll be on the road next week. I'm traveling to India on Sunday on handball work. So if I'll be traveling next week, I'll be taking part in a few conferences as well on Indian sports. Tuesday will be at the CII scorecard, and on Wednesday at the Sports Power organized Pro Leagues Forum 2025. And yeah, so those are some of the stuff that are happening, and looking forward to those. And yeah, let's see what the scenario, what the likelihoods in Indian football are, what is the next steps, and Will be interesting to see what happens really in Indian football in the coming months, because this is very very tricky as I see, um, and there's no short-term solution in sight, in my opinion. That's I think the biggest danger for Indian football at the moment. So let me know what you guys think. Again, once more, FC Goa leading 2-0 at the break against Mumbai City. Goals from young Bryson Fernandez, who scored the first one, and then an hammer from David Timor, which Porbala Chempa allowed to fall into the Mumbai City goal, has given FC Goa a 2-0 lead towards the end of the first half. Um, uh, a thunderous shot from Jorge Pereira Diaz, which hit the post. So that nearly allowed Mumbai City to get back into the game, but still FC Goa leading by 2 goals to nil. And at the moment, Sunday's final would be East Bengal Football Club versus FC Goa. So FC Goa, current holders of the Super Cup against the champions of the year before. So the last two champions could potentially play. And yeah, one half of the Arunava Chaudhuri derby will not happen. The Arunava Chaudhuri derby cannot happen as Punjab FC have lost. And therefore, let's wait and see what happens. And yeah, very difficult situation, so to say. And let's see what comes out of it, out of this whole scenario in Indian football. So therefore, also something which I think Simon said today here in the live. This might be the second last match happening. So this is a real danger that there might not be any football left after this. And yeah, so therefore, let's enjoy this match, enjoy Sunday as well. I won't be able to do it because I'll be on flight at the time, so no live on Sunday. But again, tomorrow I'm planning to do a live watch along. So yeah, so do support that. And again, if Indian football takes a back burner, then if you guys like, I will do a little bit of more of international football, Champions League and other things. And yeah, we will get to talk about that rather than Indian football. Not sure if I can sort of do um, other football. So again, any of your ideas are welcome, and let's see what we can do together. So far, as I say, advantage FC Goa 2-0 against Mumbai City FC in the second semi-final of the Super Cup. And I realize I think I've said nearly everything that I could have said. You guys have also asked most probably whatever you could have asked, and this is sad. This is sad, but we're running out of topics to talk about Indian football. This is unthinkable. I would have said unthinkable a little while back, but where this is where we are, and yeah. Therefore, let's wait and see. Um, let's see where we end up. Um, yeah, with this, and as I say, let me know. Any queries, any other points that you guys want to put in here, let me know. Again, it is tough. I did something on Insta today. Did a short video on Instagram, sort of summing up what I thought. What's the situation at the moment surrounding Indian football, which is quite difficult to say the least. But it's the way it is, and try to try to look at it from that standpoint. And um, yeah, it is the way it is, and um, I don't know. It is very very difficult. We need to get out of this negativity sort of. But how are we going to get out of it? I don't know. Honestly, don't know how we can get out of it, because there is so much going on which is wrong. Um, and that's the problem, right? That's, in my opinion, a huge problem, and I don't know how we're gonna be able to get out of this, because the situation is as it is. And yeah, so that's why, yeah, we are where we are. um, and therefore, yeah, let's see what happens. But welcome to our current world in Indian football, and that's why let's hope things get better. All right. um yeah, tried to say everything that I wanted to say, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Also, as always, support the channel, support Arun Foot, support me on my other social medias. The bigger my following, besides, of course, my professional voice, I guess my social media voice also gets stronger. So therefore, do pass it around if you want to stand for what is right in Indian football. I try to do that. I need your support for that. Without that, it cannot happen. And therefore, guys, we need to stand up for what we think is right and what is wrong. And therefore, we need to stand up for Indian football. If we don't stand up for Indian football, nobody will. And that is the reality of things that there is. And therefore, guys, yeah, we need to also on social media need to say what is right, what is wrong. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's tough, um, because that's the way it is at the moment. But yeah, it needs to. It needs to. The fight goes on, and it is the most difficult phase that I have seen in the last three three plus decades that I've been following Indian football. 28 years nearly from a close vantage point, and it is very very disturbing to see where we are at this moment in time. It is very, very challenging, to say the least, where we are at this moment in time. And I hope, as both the teams are back on the field, FC Goa doing the huddle, seems like no changes to that lineup. On the other side, Mumbai City, looks like Pupuya is on the field for Mumbai City. Um, a nice one, an old FC Goa Mumbai City FC scarf. Nice to see that one from the lady. Looks like Pupuya has come in for Lunga. Like substitution from uh, and yeah, that's that. So missed first half. What happened so far? What happened so far? Mumbai City have kickoff in the second 45, playing from left to right, while FC Goa will play from right to left. Um, Raj, very simple. Um, Red card for Ika Guruchena before the start of the game. Ika Guruchena, as captain, got a red card. We still don't know really what happened, but it seems like there was something about his clothing shorts. Ooh. And Borja trying to find. And it seems to something that I think Iker said to the referee, and then he got a red card. He was captain. He was taken off by Manolo. And yeah, and therefore um, Borja into the arms of Purva. Brandon plays it wide to Pereira Diaz against Torres. Pereira Diaz. Pereira Diaz cuts in. Pereira Diaz on the wing, and earns Mumbai City a corner. So therefore, first half, it was even. Then two mistakes. First Tini, and then from Purba gifting two goals to FC Goa. First Bryson, and then second David Timur. And then towards the end, uh, and FC Goa, clear their lines after the corner. And yeah, and then towards the end, Mumbai City were better. Pereira Diaz hit the post. Cross from Mumbai City. It's a little too far, but Chankte will get to it. Hmm? Chankte says there was contact from Akash, which the linesman says no. Why red? Madanda, what happened? Nishan, as I say, there was something which was about the outfit of Iker, from what I understand. And he then most probably said something and therefore got a red card. So he didn't get the red card, Neil, for the outfit. But I think, yeah, that's it. Away jersey of Mumbai City looks good. Puma makes beautiful jerseys. Yes, guys, Aman and Raj. Mumbai City will play attacking football, says Nishant. I hope so. Garo, hi sir, will you plan to be a guest in the future on your show? Garo, yes, surely. But again, you know what? My timings are an issue due to work matters. Next week, for example, I'm traveling. I'm trying to do more interviews. So do watch the interviews as well. I did something, posted it yesterday in regard to the guys who did the Traveler's Guide to Indian Football. Do watch it. I think it's a very insightful interview with Johnson and with Arjun, trying to do some players coaches, others, interviews. A lot of people don't want to speak at the moment, interestingly, because they know that I most probably could be asking them some critical questions. And therefore, let's wait and see what we can or cannot do. Mumbai City clear their lines. Throw in for FC Goa. Still 2-0 for the Gores. Mumbai City need to get a goal back to make it interesting. Throw in Boris to David Timur. Ooh. Okay. Looked as if it could go out. Borja. Akash. Plays it back to Moreno. David Timur to Dejan Drazic. Back to Akash Sangwan. Plays it back to Moreno. Moreno to Ronnie, who's done actually quite well. Moreno tries to through ball. Changte with the interception. Mumbai City now with the ball. Puipuya out to Brandon. Brandon against Boris. Brandon wins the ball back. Foul again not given. FC Goa maybe with a chance to break. Borja plays it to Bryson. Back to Boris. Ayush. Bryson. And goes back to keeper. Goa without sponsors on front is really weird and sad. At least put jersey number so that it has something. Yeah, Raj, again, everyone, every rupee that you don't need to spend, I think they're not spending, right? So FC Goa is, all the teams are doing that at the moment, right? Given, especially what happened yesterday. So therefore, don't think about investments. Puipuya, Vijay Chetri, Vijay, playing it back to Toral, who's looking for danger. Pereira Diaz. Ooh, Ritik Tiwari. And he's given a penalty. He has given a penalty for Mumbai City. Ritik Tiwari late in the 51st minute. Penalty for the Islanders. We've seen a mistake from the goalkeeper at the other end. Bryson tries to clear. Pereira Diaz first on the ball. And yeah, he just goes into the man. That's a penalty. There's no discussion about it. Penalty for Mumbai City. Lalinzwala Changte set to take the penalty, or having a word with Pereira Diaz. JPT loves to score against FC Goa, says Augusto. Yeah, but he's allowing Changte. Yeah, clear cut penalty. Goalkeeper hits the man without touching the ball. No doubt about it. Lalinzwala Changte against Ritik Tiwari. Can the Mumbai City FC captain reduce the deficit? Changte, and it goes over. Lalinzwala Changte bangs it over. Oh, God. Just plays it to the other side of where the keeper is going. Why that high? Oh, Changte. And Ritik Tiwari gets a get out of jail card. What a miss. Yes, Aman. What a miss. Why are you trying a Voltemade style penalty, trying to bang it into the top of the net? Just place the ball. You've got the technique. LN7, LC7 or LC17. But Mumbai City are in the game, causing problems. Ronnie against Changte can become next Liston. I think Aman, for that, Changte is a much better player than Liston and has shown that. So therefore, I don't think I make that comparison. Valpuya, Valpuya does well. Valpuya wins the ball, loses the ball. Drazic, eh, Arunava rethinks his decision of organizing trials. Like I said, Raj, for a penalty, no. At when we did it in 2019, I mean, Viking Stavanger last weekend won the Norwegian league, and I was just thinking, you know what? And you know, they won the league, and Changte might have been part of it. Who knows if he had signed for them in 2019? So that's the sad part. But Mumbai City is in the game, creating problems. Pereira Diaz and just about cleared for a corner, but Mumbai City is in it now. Ritik gave them a lifeline. Unusually, Mumbai City FC doesn't take it. Yeah, very true, Shivam. But I'm liking the body language from Mumbai City. Good clearance there from Ronnie against Pereira Diaz, who's a handful. Corner for Mumbai City. Sarah mentioned an hour back, Changte got national team debut in 2017, also top tier football since years. Now Changte is past prime. I don't think he's past prime, Ogni. Again, and I didn't say 2017, 2015. SAF championship in Trivandrum. Listen to Changte, level football for leaves you, bro. मुझे गाली मतलब तो तुझे क्या jokes है? Yeah, I know. I've never seen Changte score a penalty. He has, Hannibal. Changte, you should be much better than this. Yes, Simon, very true. But again, sometimes this happens. Mumbai City, another corner. At least the intent is there. I'm seeing much more intent. What I said towards the end of the first half, much more intent from Mumbai City trying to play football. That's a good sign. Lalinzola Changte with another corner. 55 plus minutes played. Still 2-0 for FC Goa. Changte. High and wide. Into the danger zone. Somehow cleared by FC Goa. Still with Mumbai City. And into the arms of Ritik Tiwari by Jorge Ortiz. Once more. Long one. Into the danger zone. And just about cleared. Even Pasi will score it. Yeah, that sounds like it. Dejan Drazic. And that ball goes out. Chante's only weakness is penalty. Don't give a penalty and things. I don't think so. Kratke's job is at stake. No, it's not. Overcooked corners again and again. So Simon, no, that corner was actually not overcooked. If you think it was supposed to go there, looks like it at least. Ah, Vijay Chetri. Sorry, Lunga. Valpuya, Vijay Chetri. Valpuya, very quiet game. Unusual Valpuya. Has not really played to what Valpuya can. Another one of those. Mumbai City. Referee says ball. Ayush Chetri. Okay, Pereira Diaz. On Boris. Free kick FC Goa from the right. Mumbai City with the ball. Pereira Diaz covering a lot of ground. Back to Tulunga. So is it, did I miss something that John Toral went off? Yeah, it looks like it. Puipuya. Valpuya. Mumbai City in a dangerous area. And Brandon! Brandon Fernandez! And it's 2-1. Mumbai City are back in the game. They have been the better team in the last 25 minutes. And Mumbai City Football Club are back in it. Pereira Diaz sets up Brandon Fernandez and he somehow beats Boris to score. Good goal from Brandon Fernandez. That's been the best I've seen of Brandon in the last few months. FC Goa, after playing top quality opponent, are towing Indian clubs like they are nothing. Sums up the level, says Simon. Yeah. But Mumbai City, I hope this is not Mumbai City's last. Yeah. And Mumbai City had to take the jinxes. Yes, they are. As I said, you guys, Mumbai City have been the better team. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. And I'm liking the mentality. Arunava says, Brandon, yeah, I'm liking the mentality from Mumbai City. FC Goa feels like a little arrogant in their gameplay. And that's maybe the chance. 59 plus minutes. Mumbai City are in the game. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Jorge Ortiz. Brandon. Across to Jorge Pereira Diaz. Jorge Pereira Diaz chips it across. Cleared by Akash. Back with Mumbai City. And Akash Mishra slips. Seen Brandon score after age. It seems great goal, by the way. Yes, Garo, really good goal from Brandon to keep off that attacking, defending opponent. Imagine they had Mehtab and Yoel in this situation. Simon, they would win the tournament. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. And think about Changte scoring of the penalty. It would already be 2-2. So this game isn't over. What was that from Brandon? New era Brandon. Anibal, there is something in Brandon, right? He is a capable player. He's one of our best. Akash Sangwan put under pressure by Changte, plays it forward. Goa lose the ball. It's game on between FC Goa and Mumbai City Football Club. The Islanders back in the game. It's been a much better performance since the 40th minute mark from the Islanders. Long ball forward. Pereira Diaz charging. Pereira Diaz charging against Ronnie. Yeah, they're struggling. They're struggling. David Timor, maybe with a chance for a counter. Plays it out to Borja Herrera. Borrera tries to chip it. Valpuya clears. Brandon. Akash Mishra. Puya. That's a foul. Bryson has to be careful. Already has a yellow card. Ref should be talking about it. And interesting, FC Goa, no shots in the second half. 4 for Mumbai City FC. That shows what I've been saying, that since the 48th minute mark, this game has switched sides. And Mumbai City are doing what they can. 31 and new, na? Rather new. Old, says Simon. Middle-aged Indian players or something else. Brandon Fernandez, that is. Yeah, I mean, Brandon has a quality that very few Indian players have, right? Let's be honest about it. Brandon Fernandez, and then we see Vikram Pratap getting ready, standing there. So therefore, for me, Brandon, surely one of the better ones. Mumbai City, can Changte challenge Akash Sangwan? Sangwan plays it back to his keeper. Jorge Ortiz coming out, cleared. Kiri. And Mumbai City have the ball back. Vijay. Looking for Brandon. Brandon playing much, much better at the moment. Against Bryson. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Back to Brandon. No, he won't get to it. Only players like Brandon Apuya, Bryson can turn national team. Yeah, you need that quality. You need that quality. And on his day, I would put Changte in the mix. Presses go, they will open up. Yes, Augusto, looks like it. And Mumbai City playing much, much better with a lot more intent. Kratky got Mumbai City going. Yes, Simon, I jinxed FC Goa, says Hannibal. Subscribed you from different channel. Edit crazy, sir. Thanks a lot, Shiva. More Most creative midfielder, Brandon. Yes, Shiva. In our football, I think there is no other player of that level. The closest, most probably, but again, maybe a little bit better um, with his one-on-one situations, most probably is Sal Abdul Samad. But overall, as a playmaking midfielder, there is no one better than Brandon. Akash, throw in FC Goa. Nearly 54 minutes played. Do you remember 23-24 semi-final first leg in Goa? Changte scored injury time, 2 goals, and yes, Vikram Pratap Singh, 1 goal and winning the thing 3-2. Those were the days. Yes, Sanibal, it's not over yet. And I think, who knows, maybe another 3-2 for Mumbai City coming. Throw in FC Goa on the right. Even Bipin and Mapuya hasn't been able to play that right wing back role. Yeah, true. Say away the away jersey. It looks beautiful. Yeah, Raj, I will. And good attempt from Borja Herrera, but good save now from Purba. Long ball forward. Pereira Diaz. Ronnie heads it out. Boris under pressure. And after a train at Ajax Cape Town from where a certain Noah Sadui came up to. Yeah, he's trained there. Again, GPT will score, says Augusto. Okay, let's see. An attempt from Borja. Sam Sim Edit Crazy, who used to comment daily. This is my brother ID. Okay. Edit Crazy, I understood. Akash Sangwan. My idol Chante will score 200, but I would like to, because after that penalty miss, would be good for Lalinzwala Chante. FC Goa under pressure. Ronnie, lucky there to win the ball. Ayush. FC Goa play on with their own man down. Bryson puts the ball out. Let's see. Pereira Diaz against Ronnie. That's a stamp. Pereira Diaz is in the mood. That's always good. I don't miss penalties, says Shiva. Yeah. Ronnie on the ground. Not good for FC Goa. And Pereira Diaz having an explanation from the referee, and he says, yeah. But FC Goa are in trouble. You can see in the reaction of Manolo that they know what's hitting them. This Mumbai City still has something in the tank. And they show once more, yeah. Pereira Diaz touches the ball and then Ritik Tiwari pushes him off. And then the Changte penalty. Just needs to place it to the other side. Lord Changte Sishiva. I don't think, and yeah, he missed a penalty, but he's not a Lord. And now it's time to lock in. Let's see, Simon. Mumbai City, the better team since the 40th minute, as I've said. Nearly the last half an hour, or actually a little bit more. Ika Guruchina in the stands. We will most probably find out from Marcus after match what he said. Ritik Tiwari with the ball. Long and high goal kick. Cleared by Mumbai City. Out for a throw in from Paul Moreno. Vikram will bring speed. Let's see. Where's Crystal John? No idea, guys, where Crystal John or where the other referees are. JPT never disappoints. He's the Jamie Vardy of heights. Yeah, it's the energy level, right? I mean, his shot sort of was the starting point, which went against the post. SC Goa defense looks like butter chicken without Sandesh Chingan. Ooh, that's hard. Mumbai City. Ah, Pereira Diaz doesn't get to it, but Mumbai City have the ball back. 50, saved tea and samosa money. Pereira Diaz. Pereira Diaz! Save! Chante! Oh, out of post. Mumbai City close to the equalizer. Mistake from Ritik Tiwari, who rarely does mistakes. Oh, sorry, it was Jorge Ortiz. Nice cut in. Good shot. And Lalinswala Chante can't turn the ball really. Mumbai City putting the home side under pressure. Is FC Goa gonna crack? It looks possible. Much better game from Mumbai City, and that's since the 40th minute, as I've been saying again and again. Valpuya, Vijay, Puipuya, Tulunga. Nice ball. Brandon plays it out to Pereira Diaz. Pereira Diaz beats Boris. Pereira Diaz! Oh, what a save from Ritik Tiwari. Good cut in from Pereira Diaz. One-handed save from Ritik Tiwari. That was world class. Ball with Mumbai City. Tulunga. Cleared by Boris. I don't know. Is FC Goa tired or something? I don't know. Looks very weird. Where was this Mumbai City all of 2024? Yeah, Simon, good question. Where were they? But this is really good. In control, in charge, putting pressure on their opponent. And this is not some chota mota team. This is FC Goa at home. This is quality Mumbai City so far. And again, only with 3 foreigners. The opponent has 5. Keep that in mind. Ball to Akash, throw in Mumbai City. Puipuya across to Bijay Chetri. Kiri. Brandon. Lovely first touch. Ortiz. Brandon. Will play it to Akash. Nice outside. Akash lost it. 25 minutes. Good game. Yeah. This second half from Mumbai City has been really good. And Vikram is going to come on. Udanta for the Gores. Is it Bryson? Is it Boris? Let's see who has gone off. More in attacking position. Udanta. Brandon and Bryson go off, meaning that Vikram will be now on the left. Brandon was really good. Puipuya back to Thierry. Through ball to Jorge Ortiz. Ortiz, Pereira Diaz. Jorge Pereira Diaz plays through to Ortiz, but Boris in the way. David Timor. "72 minutes. Akash lost his pace. He needs to overlap that bombing up and down instead." Yeah, Simon, again, needs time. He's had a long ACL, not a short one, right? His biggest problem was long. Ball with FC Goa. Javi Severio. Akash. David Timor. Back to Akash Sangwan. He's going to try cross it into the danger zone. And. Ooh. Udanta. Over the top. Purba has to do better in that situation. Akash Sangwan. Purba and Akash. Unclear who and what to do, both of them. Mumbai City back with the ball. 73 minutes played. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City 1. Valpuya. Chante. Back to Bijay Chetri. Tiri. Tiri with a chip across to Vikram. Vikram plays it back to Akash. Bijay Chetri. Ortiz Valpuya. Valpuya plays it back to Bijay. Plays it back to his keeper. Bijay. Akash. Akash Mishra. Tries to play a through ball for Pupuya. Doesn't get to it. Throw in Mumbai City. Now I'm getting peak ISL vibes from this. Yes, Simon, me as well. This is really good football from Mumbai City, given the circumstances. Valpuya. Ortiz on the right. Jorge Ortiz, and wins a free kick against Dejan Drazic. Someone I've not seen much of in this game. Dejan Drazic, the man who's been the most dangerous. And Manolo, with his two assistants, having a conversation. What can I do? What should I do? How do I freshen up things? Zero four shot still 65881. Yeah, Simon. It's the drinks break, and Mumbai City are in this. One goal, 2-2, because FC Goa seem to have lost the plot. And the sad part is both the goals came of mistakes from Mumbai City players. That's the sad part on this. And but still, Mumbai City trying to do their best. And Brandon before being substituted with a great goal after a long time. Quality goal from Brandon Fernandez. John Toral sitting next to him. Mumbai City have got about 14 minutes plus added time in this game. Can the Islanders get back? And Manolo thinking about substitutions. Peter Kratky surely as well. Do I bring in Ayush Chikara, a second striker? Jorgotis to take the free kick from the right. On the players on the edge of the box. 77th minute running. Free kick Mumbai City from the right. Into the box. FC Goa clear. Only as far as Chante. There's an attempt of a shot. No power behind it from Akash. Yeah, Akash loses pace after injury. Yeah. He's not fit. He's still not 100% fit. I think that's his biggest problem. Akash, for his game to bomb up and down, needs fitness. David Timor plays it back to Ronnie. Moreno. To David Timor, who has pace. Chante nearly got to it. Borja. Dejan Drazic on the left for FC Goa. Dejan Drazic beats Valpuya, but Bijay Chetri comes out. Bijay Chetri has really done well for Mumbai City today. Puya plays it back to Akash Mishra. Mumbai City trying to build up. Tulunga. Chante. Chante plays a safe one to Valpuya. Bijay Chetri. Across to Akash Mishra. On the left. Akash Mishra. Akash Mishra. Takes too long to play to Vikram. Chance for Boris. Ayush Chetri. Ayush. Turning under pressure. Careful. Vikram doesn't get it. Boris plays to Udanta. Udanta Singh. Udanta into the danger zone. Cleared by Bijay Chetri. Akash Mishra. And counter-attacking move potentially for Mumbai City now. Puipuya. Puipuya looking at Jorge Pereira Diaz. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Huh? Ball has lost so much of power. Oh, it's completely lost its air. Okay, that ball is done for the day. A new ball, please, referee. It's run so hot due to Mumbai City. 11 minutes on the clock for the Islanders to at least get a second goal and get this game to extend a little further. Oh, mistake from Vijay. Plays it to Borja, but ball is back with Tiri. Akash. Akash Mishra. Chips it forward for Vikram Pratap. Vikram, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Vikram attempt blocked. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Still Jorge Pereira Diaz. Jorge turns, looking for options. Plays it out wide. That's a bad pass. But Udanta slips. Throw in Mumbai City. Nearly 80 minutes played. Akash. Jorge Pereira Diaz. Across to Valpuya. Lalinzwala Changte. Changte cutting in. Lalinzwala Changte. Will he take a shot? Lalinzwala Changte! Blocked by David Timur. Bijay Chetri. Tiri. Tiri with the through ball. Nearly gets to Changte. Puipuya. Jorge Ortiz. Doesn't get it through to Changte. Nice idea. Dejan Drazic plays it out. Akash Sangwan on the ground. Nivea balls are good, maybe. The ball was too tired with Mumbai's intensity. Nice, Simon. I like this one. This is a good one. This is one too. Akash Sangwan with cramps. Interesting. 81st minute. Brilliant second half so far. Tonmoy, yes, this is the best I've seen from Mumbai City in over a year, I have to be honest. This is the best since last season's opener against Mohun Bagan in Kolkata last year in September when the match ended 2-2. This is the best. This is the most intensity I've seen from a Mumbai City side since that time. Just brilliant to see from Mumbai City. Throw in Mumbai City. Valpuya. Yeah. Valpuya across to the other side. Jorge Ortiz is there. Jorge Ortiz trying to get past Boris. Jorge Ortiz, no, against past Udanta. And Udanta wins a goal kick. 82 minutes, nearly over. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City 1. Abdul Rabe and Sahil Tavora coming on. Again, more defensive reinforcements for midfield in Tavora, and Abdul Rabe should give speed on the wings. Mumbai City win the header. Moreno. Akash. Ooh, ball goes out. Mumbai City doing whatever they can to try and get a second. Changte. Valpuya. Plays it back to Bijay, who will play it to Puipuya, who's done actually quite well since coming on. Akash Mishra. Plays it back to Tiri. Tiri looking for gaps, looking for options. Pereira Diaz. Cleared by FC Goa. Next goal critical. Yeah, Simon, if Mumbai City get a second, I think they could win it in 90 minutes, the way that Mumbai City is playing. They've got FC Goa on the ropes. They just need to score. And they're getting chances. Akash, Mishra, Vijay, Valpuya, Changte. That should be oh, that's a foul. Should be a yellow card against Akash Sangwan. Yes. That's more of a wrestling game than anything else. Suddenly, Akash Sangwan struggling against Changte. Interesting to see. And substitutions. Ayush Chetri coming off, Sahil Tavora coming on. And Abdul Rabe, who is he replacing? Abdul Rabe already on the field. Sahil Tavora, always a handful in defensive midfield. Mumbai City. Vijay Chetri. Across to Akash Mishra. And Franklin Nazareth is on for Mumbai City at the other end. Franklin. Puipuya. I think Franklin on for Tulunga. Ball out. Can't keep it in. Norgo Ortiz. Ayush and Akash Sangwan gone off, meaning that, okay, is then Abdul Rave left back? No, Abdul Rave is right attacking, meaning that Udanta has gone into it and Franklin's come on for Tulunga, the number 14. Throw in Mumbai City? No. Throw in FC Goa. 86th minute. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City 1. Throw in FC Goa. Another throw in against Franklin Nazareth. Boris. Long for Borja and earns a corner for FC Goa. Respite for the Goas. 86 minutes. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City 1. Goa switching to a 4-1-4-1 formation. Could be also that they stick to a 4-2-3-1. Second corner for FC Goa. Borja to take it. Borja into the danger zone. Dejan Drazic can't do anything. Cleared by Pupuya. Pereira Diaz. Can't get it across. Udanta. Very important interception from Udanta against Pereira Diaz. Mumbai City. Tiri plays it across to Valpuya. Vikram. Vikram is switched to the right. Valpuya. Vijay Chetri leaves it for Tiri. Chance for Goa to break. And Franklin, easy foul on Dejan Drazic, and he's going to take his time on the ground. Dejan Drazic, to me, is struggling. But uses all his experience against the youngster to win that free kick. David Timor out to Drazic. Drazic on the left. Dejan Drazic beats one, beats two, into the danger zone. And Tiri clears it against what offside given. None of the players are match fit. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, clear offside. Mumbai goal incoming. Augusto, I hope so, because it deserves a goal the way Mumbai City has played. Mohamed Nemil getting ready to come on. Manolo not happy about something. And the medical staff of FC Goa showing everything is fine. And Changte helping Borer up. 88 plus minutes. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City FC 1. I guess 5-6 minutes of added time. Mohamed Nemil waiting. Franklin plays a long ball across. Can Mumbai City get it into the danger zone? Attempt from Puipuya. Plays it out wide. Won't get it. No, that was a little too optimistic for Jorge Ortiz. Now Mohamed Nemil is going to come on. The young stir. And let's see who. Javi Severio coming off. Interesting. The number 9 of FC Goa going off. Severio taking his time. And now the clock has hit 90 minutes. FC Goa trying to slow down things with substitutions, with taking time off the clock on injury. And Mumbai City, Dejan Drazic again lost the ball. Franklin, Pupuya, Akash, Ortiz, foul against Boris. Mumbai City keep the ball. Valpuya, Vikram. Vikram plays it back to Valpuya. Looking for options, Valpuya. Plays it to Nasaret, back to Valpuya. So Drazic. No, it looks like Borja and Nimel an attack. Mumbai deserves to win. Yeah, Braj. But again, if you don't score goals, Jorge Ortiz. Ortiz with the ball into the danger zone, but yeah. Into the arms of Ritik Tiwari. 6 minutes of added time. We're already in the 92nd minute. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City FC 1. Can Mumbai City do another wonder as they've done in the past at the Fatorda against FC Goa and score 2 more? Or at least score 1 and get this match. Give us a little bit of more time. Ball out to Jorge Ortiz. Ortiz. Ortiz with a shot on goal. Oh, what a save from Ritik Tiwari. Mumbai running out of gas. They're trying nonetheless. I wouldn't say that. Look at that attempt from Jorge Ortiz. That would have gone in. Simon. And now Ritik Tiwari on the ground. And Vikram having a word with the keeper. Say, bhai, you don't have a problem. Another FC Goa player on the ground. Who is that? Ronnie. Yeah. FC Goa buying time whenever they can. This is a quality game now. Corner to be taken by Lalinzwala Changte. And Ritik Tiwari still on the ground and still no treatment on the ground. Referee, what are you doing? Valpoya seems to have something in his ear. Has cleared that by Tiri. It's FC Goa A versus FC Goa B. Or might be Mumbai City A against Mumbai City B. Yeah. Ritik Tiwari still on the ground. Guys, taking, again, goalkeeper, taking too much of time. I hope the referee gives another at least 2 minutes extra. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City 1. And you can feel and see the tension amongst the FC Goa fans and crowd. This ref, yeah, Simon, the ref will surely be a topic with the red card given before the game. And if you're liking this live watch along, do leave a like behind, share it with others, subscribe to the channel, and of course, also watch the other videos. And thank you, as always, guys, for your support. Try to be the most honest channel here in this. Ritik Tiwari back on his feet. Corner for Mumbai City. Yeah, he's bought them at 2.5 minutes with this. Jorge Pereira Diaz is outside. Interesting. Off the field. Now he comes back on. Lalinzwala Changte to take this corner for Mumbai City. Corner number 6 for Mumbai City. Is it going to be the lucky number for Mumbai City? It's a long one. It's cleared by Moreno. Jorge Ortiz plays it forward to Vikram. Vikram against Drazic. Ortiz, cleared by FC Goa. Nazareth is going to play it back to his keeper. And throw in FC Goa. Yeah. Purvala Chempa needed to do better, but this shows you the problem of an Indian goalkeeper when he tries to play football. None of our keepers are Manuel Neuers. We're in the 95th minute. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City 1. Mumbai City doing everything they can to try and get an equalizer. Out. Throw in Mumbai City. Vikram looking for options. Leaves it for Valpuya. Valpuya to Jorge Pereira Diaz. Throw in Mumbai City. And you see, Pereira Diaz once said no. He leaves it for Valpuya. Long throw in. Come on, Mumbai City. Pereira Diaz in the box. No, that's not going to be given as a penalty. Sorry, as much as I would like that to be. But Pereira Diaz, Mumbai City battled this game. Yeah. We're in the last minute of added time, but I'm going to get another 2.5 minutes, I guess. Tiri. Puya. Vijay Chetri. Valpuya. Into the path of Vikram. But that will be easy collection for Ritik Tiwari. And my stream is collapsed. FC Goa 2, Mumbai City FC 1. We need a Troy Parrott moment here. Yeah, would love to have that. Hungary versus Ireland. That would be great, Simon. That is what Mumbai City needs. Great fight by the Islanders. Great fight by the Islanders. And who knows, this might be the last few seconds of Mumbai City Football Club. Might be sad finish, but that is potentially possible. My stream is collapsed, guys. I don't know if you guys can keep me updated. What you can see is the still game on. Does Mumbai City have a chance? As the referee blown the final whistle? Let me know, please, because my stream is dead. Let me just check if it works in the window or if it's a streaming problem. Yeah, it's a streaming problem. The stream has collapsed. You mean last minutes of Mumbai City? Yeah, Roshan, I think we need to talk about it. That I think a lot of ISL teams might shut shop after what happened yesterday with no clarity. Why would you continue? Reliance gone now for nearly 9 months. Throw into Mumbai City, goal kick to Tiwari. Thanks, Simon, for keeping me and us updated. Sorry, guys, I would like to tell you what is happening, but the stream here is dead. I'm trying to open it in different browsers, but it doesn't seem to be an issue of the browsers. It seems to be a problem of the stream. Yeah, the stream has collapsed. Oh God, not at this time. Should be nearly over now. The game. Full time. Yeah, Garo, I thought so. Great fight, Mumbai City. Great fight, Mumbai City Football Club from the 40th minute onwards. And still, congratulations, FC Goa, for reaching another Super Cup final. But it was more was possible for Mumbai City. And that's, I guess, the disappointment if one sees this game today. Um, yeah, the best I've seen Mumbai City play in a while. Disappointing in the end, I guess, but it was good to see good football from Mumbai City Football Club in those second half. The cameraman has to show a dejected Chante. Yeah, Chante knows. Chante knows. Penalty miss. Those are the seconds. Those are the moments where you can make a difference. And disappointment, to say the least. Um, I think for everyone who is with Mumbai City, and disappointment because what was possible, and yeah, disappointment because Mumbai City um, gives up fight. Super Cup doesn't matter, guys. Raj, it does, because this might have been the second last match of the 2025-2026 season. You know, and East Bengal FC versus FC Goa, the final in the Super Cup, and yeah, that's one of those things. Brandon's substitution could have been delayed a bit. He was creating the chances. Think of, yeah, good idea. Thought so. Um, Vikram didn't have the impact that he can have, so therefore that's also something which we need to keep in mind. Uh, you know, and yeah, well, let me just put out a tweet quickly, and I'll be back. Just give me a second. Let me put out my tweet, and then I'll be back, guys. 1 second. Let me just put out that tweet, and I am back with you guys. Yeah, so I've just put out my tweet. From this area will be decided. I don't even know if AFC will give us a slot. You know, this could be the last match as a club for Mumbai City. Raja said this, right? Today might have been the last match for Mumbai City. Who knows? Should substitute Akash lost space. Yeah, but who do you put in that position? No? You don't have any options, right? Need time to see old Akash Mishra maybe in 1 or 2 years. Yeah, that's the thing. A red card for sale in front of the fourth official in the afternoon, another red card before kickoff evening. What kind of premium comedy packages they have super running? Simon, I don't know. A quote from a fan, not me. Interesting one, but um, the question is, what did they do? Again, what, you know, knowing Oscar, Yeah, can be, you know. And I think both Oscar and Iker must have said something to prompt the referee to show, right? And so for me, would be the logic. But again, we will find out. Marcus will surely write about it and tell us what were the reasons for this. But yeah, Mumbai City, great performance from the 40th minute onwards. I think, if I'm honest, I would say actually, yes, I will be biased, but I think Mumbai City deserved to win this one. They were the better team, but first one with the Tiri not connecting the ball, and the second one, Purba allowing the ball to slip in, and then of course Chante missing the penalty. So Mumbai City can only blame themselves that they didn't win this one and reach the final. But yeah, if there is a season, I have a lot of hope. Um, let's see. AFC spot gone. Raj, we don't know what, again, if there is no season, the question is, what will the AFC do with us? There is a lot of, across the board, there's so many unanswered questions that I can't tell you today, sitting here talking to you, that what could, would, should needs to happen. I can't, because the reality is, you know, we don't have a season at the moment. We have, at the moment, as I speak to you, one match, one final match. That's the final on Sunday. It was like Al Seep match. Yeah, Raj. It's, yeah, Al Seep actually better, but yeah. When's next meeting? There's none sorted. Yeah, there is nothing. Do you think Sir Sports Minister ISL will happen anyway? No. Who is he to say that the ISL will happen? What kind of an impact can the sports minister would then have to say? Either, okay, you know, we're the government, we are giving you XYZ money, yeah, to do the league. That's one option, which I don't think they will do. Can you find someone to do it? Right? Did any commercial entity who supposedly showed an interest in the bid turn up yesterday? No, it was just Reliance. Out of courtesy to the government, to the sports ministry, they turned up. Before 9th December next year, no. I don't know when the next hearing is. I don't see the next hearing being for before, again, 8th, last day of Reliance, and I don't see on Tuesday a hearing happening. So no, guys, at the moment there is no league. I've said this. I've been saying this for weeks, months, last 2 years. This situation could arise. Let's prepare for it as Indian football. You know, so that's the thing. Like, what's the outcome of playing? Raj, the sports ministry was directed by the Supreme Court of India to hold this meeting. Last week, they didn't have time because they were busy with the Commonwealth Games bid and then getting 2030 to India. So therefore, they did this. They did the exercise that they were asked to do. Does anybody in that meeting had a solution? No. Because, as I said before this meeting, meeting the clubs is nice. But the solution can only be if commercial entity, someone comes in and puts the money in. So your more important meeting was with FSDL, with commercial entities, and with broadcasters. And those three flopped. Kalyan Chaube said if government provide money, sport, they can do ISS. Sportsman replied, said nothing, no from his side. Why would the government put in? See, does the government have 200 crores to just spend? Or 300 crores to just spend? Right? Do you understand that the magnitude of this problem, financial magnitude of this problem? Because Reliance was doing it over the last donkey's years, nobody bothered. Nageshwara is above government, no. With a heavy heart, heart heavy, with gratitude and pride, we bid fair. Sorry, Simon. Let me start again. With a heavy heart, with gratitude and pride, we bid farewell to the beautiful game, thanking every teammate, coach, and fellow fan for the honor of representing Indian football. Goodbye. Rip Indian football. I don't know if it's a tweet from someone or if it's from you, Simon. I feel sad. And it brings It brings tears to my eyes. Just to think that we are at this stage, at this moment in time, that we are talking about the death of Indian football, of club football. And that's the sad part, right? It's me, Simon, brilliantly written. That's why I want to read it again with a heart heavy with gratitude and pride. We bid farewell to the beautiful game, thanking every teammate, coach, and fellow fan for the honor of representing Indian football. Goodbye. Yeah, very well written. I understand the money issue, but the charity money that FSDL poured, it just flowed like river. It wasn't charity money. Raj, this is not charity money. There was a whole ecosystem living on it. The clubs were doing FSDL was not paying the salaries. It's on the clubs if you want to spend extra. The organization, the operation, the broadcast, all of that was paid for. It was quality. Look at what we used to have in the past and look what we had from 2014 onwards. Right? That did FSDL do everything right? No. 100% not. But they took the whole thing, the whole product to a different level, and that product has been destroyed over the last 2 years, 3 years. Not only the product, Indian football as a product has been destroyed over the last 3 years. That is what we should be talking about. 5,000 job dead. Yeah, yeah. 5,000 plus people not knowing what will happen because I guess from Tuesday onwards, once officially, formally Reliance is gone, we could be hearing clubs shutting down. And my biggest fear is, as a founding member of Mumbai City FC, I was involved in setting up Mumbai City FC. Heart, blood and sweat, everything, tears, whatever you can call, we put in there. If this was today the last match of Mumbai City FC, which could be, I hope not, but it could be, as a first team, then I'm proud. I'm a proud Islander today because after difficult start, Mumbai City showed, especially in the second half, what this club stands for. Try to play attacking football, play with heart, with your soul, and give it everything. You will win some, you will lose some. But that is where I give them respect today. The good thing is that the reserve team will play in the Mumbai Premier League. That's good. And that's the problem, right? Raj says, I respect FSDL work, but it didn't change the things. By time going, we didn't produce talent. Raj, 10 years, 11 years is not, in an Indian context, to produce talent is not a time frame. Reliance Young Champs is the one which has actually started to produce players, right? And the first generation always flops. Mohammed Nimil is part of the first generation, right? Um, Franklin is now part of the latter generation who was on the field, just to name two of the players, you know, and that's the reality. Odisha FC, Chennai FC, Mumbai City FC look like they were a chance of shutout. Yeah, I don't know. I think there are clubs who might shut down who we're not thinking about. It might hit an FC Goa. It might hit a Northeast United, Kerala Blasters, Sporting Club Delhi. Right? It is some of the things that some of the clubs where you think they might not be. What does Mr. Goenka stay? Do the Agarwal stay at East Bengal Morgan? Because the whole ecosystem collapses. Then suddenly people also investing into I-League clubs will think, why am I doing this? Right? Might Srini Deccan say, you know what, let me pull my money out, let me focus on the academy. Right? Might the same thing happen with Gokulam Kerala? Might Inter Kashi say, you know what, let's do youth football for a certain period of time? The top level of Indian football will suffer because people will suddenly think, you know what, maybe it's safer not to invest into senior level football money. That is a real danger, you know. So Odisha FC has been in hibernation for the last 2 months. I know from a lot of people who by now have said, oh, you know what? Odisha FC might have been smart by saying, you know what? I will not play the Super Cup and invest money, right? That was my fear. That is my fear. We're stuck in this cycle now. Um, you know, so yeah, that's the reality. We can get news anytime clubs shutting down. Yeah, Raj. Yeah. Or we don't hear it, they just do it. That is the worst case, but that's the reality. The clubs shut down and nobody speaks about it. FSDL can't give birth to striker. It's on coach, grassroots, etc. Blaming on FSDL. Yeah, exactly. That's the other point. FSDL is blamed for everything. Listen, we need to have a conversation about our Indian coaches. Sorry, biggest problem. No one's going to talk about it. Odisha FC already, yeah. Some celebrating like no ever. Raj, and those people are the biggest problems. They are like parasites to the Indian football system, sucking the life, sucking the blood out of the system, but not doing anything for the system by saying, oh, we did this, we did that. The system was failing anyway. Someone tried to do something, put money into it, brought money into the system. That was not wanted by the old establishment, by the old guard. And the old guard can't bring the money in. Scooter celebrating, whereas Indian fans crying. Yeah, let him celebrate. Let him kill football once and for all. It is sad. We need change across the board in the federation, amongst the stakeholders, amongst the clubs, amongst the coaches, amongst the players, everybody. And yesterday just summarized um, where we are, where we stand. Nowhere, right? Bajaj produced hundreds players. And this is one where said we're making better football versus better football. There's all AFF and etc. Guys, again, yesterday's meeting was about what do we do for the future, right? Hasn't Ranjit said, oh, there are broadcasters willing to buy the rights, the commercial partners willing to buy the rights? Where are they? They've never come. Why is he never asked on that question? Why are these people not asked? Rahul Mehra sees everywhere a conspiracy. Rahul Mehra has harmed Indian football, even if his intentions were good. This whole ex players are going to do better. It's not, we need sports management professionals to run the bloody sport. And not only football, across the game. And then the Supreme Court, the government of India. Create the framework, let them run. No, you're destroying football. This little me tried to sort it out in 2022 and was laughed at and was shouted at for that because people said they knew better. And I was friendly. I should have shouted back, should have abused these people. And that's the only language these people understand. Disgrace. Disgrace. We are in a situation where things dramatically need to change. But they won't. Clubs can anytime shut down, but never going to stop blame game. Yeah, Raj, that's the problem. The problem is everybody has their share of the blame to take. Everybody. There is nobody in the system. Yeah. So what is to do? 270 crore upsell, 270 ka ISL. Sir, Supreme Court is good, sir. Yeah, Raj. Brilliant. What next for Punjab FC, Mumbai City FC, sir? Rudra, Punjab FC might pull back and just do. I think a lot of entities will try and do youth football, try and keep that alive, maybe. Right? I've heard from a few entities. Uh, and Mumbai City is doing the same thing. But for the first team, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, as I said, maybe we saw a few minutes ago the last few minutes of Mumbai City Football Club at senior level. And it hurts. Here, it hurts here in my heart. You know why? because I'm one of the people who built Mumbai City FC. I will, you know, this crest, this original crest, yeah, but even the new crest, and I'm part of the story, right? It hurts. If I see Punjab FC, where they've come from, 2017, I was in the earlier Watchalong, I was wearing our first ever training jersey of our coaches. Uh, yeah, what to do? It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts really. Yeah, now it's that. Your opinion around by saying the top division must be owned by FF. So rather, it shows you he doesn't understand football. He's comparing it with cricket, BCCI, this and that. The BCCI has money. The BCCI is one of the richest sporting bodies in the world. The AFF is one of the poorest. Uh, you know. So yeah. So what to say? As if the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, MLS, A League, Ligue 1 in France, Serie A in Italy, all of them are run by the federation. No, they're not. None of them are. All are private entities. They have even some of them have private investments. These are Rahul Gandhi. They put blame on Reliance. No one is effing interested in football as they come forward and handle loss of 1,000 crores. You know, you're forgetting that the certain Gandhis were in charge at the time when they came in, right? And Praful Patel convinced Mr. Ambani to invest into football. That was under a Congress government, right? So there's no point of pointing this. It doesn't matter. All OCIs, both sides have not bothered, right? So yeah, Mr. Giving so-called Gyan on Twitter. Everyone is responsible for where we are today, including me. I take my blame. Yeah, bro, great. You as a fan are taking your blame. That's good. And I've been involved. That's the thing. So you're on Mumbai management or it in past? In past, I set it up in 2014. Mumbai City FC was set up by me. I was the COO of Mumbai City FC when we started in 2014. It's never easy to watch a thing getting destroyed in front of one eyes, which you build. Yeah, Raj, that's the point. That's the point, and that is very, 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 very hurtful. Vinay Chopra of Mohammed Supergiant wants top division to be owned by clubs. So, Ravar, why is Vinay coming out with it now? Vinay, this was a conversation a year ago, 6 months ago. You're coming out now because the bloody door is getting shut in front of your face. Wake up earlier, right? Arunda is not just merely a YouTuber, mate. The only thing I wished for if Sir was active in YouTube earlier. I mean, maybe I should have done it earlier. I don't know. But what to do? I always say, um, the problem is a lot of people say a lot of things. I'm not saying this as a content creator or YouTuber or journalist or whatever. I have been on that other side. I have managed things. I've managed crises. I've worked on governance in other parts of the world. I have been part of, as an author of the roadmap of Indian football for FIFA and the AFC, right? Set up Mumbai City FC, helped in the setting up of the Academy of Round Glass Punjab. Those are realities. So I've done my little bit for Indian football. Could I have done more? Yeah, most probably yes. But people like me are not wanted in the system because I demand a lot from people. I demand a lot from myself. I demand a lot from others. You know, respect for streaming whole day. Thank you. Thanks, Roshan. Again, took my time off scheduling, traveling to India on Sunday on work, but still took the time off to do this. No problem. When a Chopra smokes something, every club doesn't have 100 crores. No, Raj, it's not about 100 crores. The point is that he was not involved um, in the conversations when the others were pushing for this. No, you should put up a joint front. East Bengal, Mohammedan saying AFF should organize the league. Then we say, okay, if he smoked something, they smoked something else. And then I think Real Kashmir, Ranjit saying, oh, you know what, put the leagues together. I was like, what? 20-team league? We don't even have players for a 10-team league. That's the reality. I'm watching football. Good, it's good. But again, know about the people who've done things. Commodore FC Goa fitness second half. Nixon non-existent. Mumbai City totally outplayed them, just couldn't score the goal. That's the reality. ICC aside, Bangalore FC, Monman Supergiant, East Bengal FC, Punjab FC, Modern Sporting, that's our club shutting down, including FC Goa. So, Rafa, as I said, some of them will pull out, some of them will keep the academies running and hope for a better day. Um, Punjab FC, I think, also will shut down the first team. I think they'll focus on the academy. Mohammedan Sporting is, I don't even know where Mohammedan Sporting is. East Bengal, Mohun depends on Mr. Goenka and the Agarwals. What do we have? What are they going to play? I mean, Mohun has just signed a new coach, right? Where is like, for what? For what did Mohun super giant? Okay, Molina has resigned. For what are you actually bringing in a coach? For what has Lobera been signed? And they're even talking of releasing players and signing new players. I say, what for what? Right? Clubs at this moment are in a situation where they should seriously think about the force majeure and maybe think about shutting down the first team at least. That's the reality. What will AFC do with us? I don't know, Raj. AFC is not even, that's the thing. When did Winter go when most supports were beaten by police? Raj, why did Mohun Bagan travel to Iran? There are so many issues, right? So, I don't know. Yes, I feel you, sir, as someone who work in club when the club is started seeing it's losing semi-final. No, it's not about. The thing is for me is not you can lose matches, and this one is hard to take because I think Mumbai City was better and Mumbai City deserved more. That to me is not the thing. For me, the bigger thing in this one is that we might have seen the last of Mumbai City as a first team for the moment, right? If nothing is sorted, um, you know. Good evening, Siddharth. I feel ashamed for this incident. Yeah, yeah. Yes, brother, son, it will take 2, 3 years to learn more Indian football. It'll take your whole life. Lobera signed for capable, says Raj. Yeah. Lobera signed to beat George Telegraph, says Roshan. Yeah. Will be ultra top league CFL. The CFL is done. And Mohun Bagan is fighting, as a Mohun Bagan Athletic Club supporter, we're happy Mohun Bagan plays in I League rather than under SG. See, Akash, and there's no I League. And this is, sorry, I'll be brutal to you now. This is the ignorance level of people like you, East Bengal fans, Mohun Bagan fans, oh, we are bigger than Indian football. This rubbish that I hear so many times. Oh, you know what? We will be there. You're part of the problem. Mohun Bagan AC is part of the problem. East Bengal club is part of the problem. Mohammedan Sporting is part of the problem. Let's speak about it. What have they done in 100 years for Indian football to take Indian football to the World Cup? Nothing. Nothing. They're part of the problem, my friend. That is what we should be talking about. Right? It was time in the last few months to stand up for Indian football and bring everybody together and work. No, you're doing your own little things. Be it Mohun Bagan SG, Mohun Bagan AC, East Bengal Club, East Bengal FC. Forget Mohammedan Sporting is, I'm not even counting them in. This is the problem. The I League doesn't exist. The I League is the collateral of the ISL shutting down. And if you don't understand that, guys, don't be Indian football fans. I am done with the so-called Indian football fans. Right? And then you will come, 1911 is important for India's independence struggle. It is part of a history of Indian football, which is part of the problem because we fall back to things. Who did you beat? Bloody British army men. Did you play a Premier League club or an English league club? No, you played army men. Right? I've seen this once where Bob Houghton shouted at Mohun Bagan officials and tried to explain to them, guys, don't be proud of something which has harmed Indian football because you fall back on this. You do not look at the next day. All of these people yesterday were talking about the past. No, we need to look at the future. And if we don't understand that, Indian football walks back every day, everybody there. Right? You are part of the problem of killing Indian football and realize it. That is the problem. It makes me angry, sad, and dismayed, right? You will again come to work in Indian football. If you fulfill a certain level of criteria, yeah, I'll come tomorrow. But we need to be ready for radical changes, right? And who's going to be that leader to take Indian football forward, guys? Who's going to call out these things? No one. Because we live in La La land, we live in Maidan land, we live in football house, whatever, right? That's football. In any other country, this would have been a national debate, but in India, sab changa si. Zorava, very good point. Mainstream India doesn't even know that Indian football is on the verge of collapse, right? Nobody is bothered. I've spoken to friends who are mainstream media. They don't care. They will do another cricket story or I don't know, women's whatever their IPL is, auction, whatever, blah blah blah. Right? Guys, we have no league. I'm tired to waking up people. Yeah, Raj. My first World Cup draw watch tomorrow. Really excited. Next year, let's see first ever World Cup, FIFA World Cup of my life, and tomorrow will be draw watch first time live. Revive. Let's go 2026. Shanlata, enjoy. Right? Enjoy. Right? Enjoy it. I said it earlier. I'm going to do a watch along tomorrow because I'm going to enjoy it. Right? Guys, come on, leave this legacy things. I told you guys do many times these legacy things don't even matter outside of Bengal. Yeah, it's not very right. But sir, we have legacy, sir. Yeah, no, that's the problem. Why Supergiant management wasting money and Mohun Bagan supporters emotional ourselves but don't want to play for India and continental? You misunderstood my comment. Akash, it is not the SG management. AC management is involved in this. And forget this. So where did when you were winning as Mohun Bagan Super Giant last year, Mohun Bagan Super Giant fans were defending not going to Iran. Or saying, "Oh, you know what? Rockets were flying." Don't turn this around, Akash. I will no longer accept this. That you know what? You fans are selective at what you want to criticize and what you don't want to criticize. Right? That is the problem. Where as long as you are winning in the ISL, everything is fine. Right? So that's the point. Enjoy. That is the point. You need to stand up, be it Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, and Mohammedan. These clubs need to be at the forefront of leading Indian club football into a better future. It is holding Indian football back. These clubs are holding Indian football back and have held Indian football back for the last 100 years, most probably. Right? That is the problem. How many meetings did Mohun Bagan and East Bengal even attend in these few months when they were needed the most till their fans are silent? Yeah. RSC came very good. Because why? Because we will play I League. East Bengal fans have been saying, no, we don't want to play ISL because ISL is against us. Wow. And when I tell them I was there in Mumbai, right? Penalty Mumbai City not given, then they are silent. Right? Because they don't want to understand, you know what? The referees are not biased against anyone. The referees are just not good enough. Right? So this is the reality. Sir, please get some relax. Siddharth, no. I'm in the mood now. I'm in the mood now to talk about these things. You know why? Because we have to talk sometimes about these things, as bad as they are. This is the sad part. The sad part, we can talk about it. You know? And I've told people, I told people 2.5 years back that this day that we are in here, I said this in Bangalore at the Kanti Rava after India had won the SAF championship, that this situation will arise. Nobody saw it. We have people in different positions, right? Who don't know anything. People who are celebrated in Indian football. Let's call it out today. We have a huge problem. When I was said, don't be angry, need to calm down. Some fans are very stupid to understand serious of situations, still saying only for their clubs. Yeah. Pranata, sometimes you have to get this angry. I am today angry because I have skin in the game. I have built things. Being a fan is nice, it's easy. You can shut on and shut off. I have spent my own time, effort, and money for Indian football for the last 28 years. A lot of people who I've worked with have given up on Indian football many, many years, right? I will fight for Indian football for the rest of my life for what is right and what is wrong. And I am arrogant enough to say it. What I see, what can happen, what will happen, happens. Because these idiots are blind. These idiots are illiterate. These idiots don't understand football. That is your biggest problem in Indian football with a lot of people running around. Right? Yeah. That's the thing. I do agree. Mumbai City FC had players with better fitness. They were a notch above due to that. Yeah. And they gave it a fight. Sir, legacy, sir, you get scared to play in AFC league, sir. But sir, we won't agree, sir. He's from, yeah, that's the right. We are big. We are in big 2025 and still debating on the past next level. That's the problem, Simon. We need to be honest to ourselves, right? It is not about a club, about an entity. It is about Indian football overall. And that is not being understood. That's the sad part, right? Yes, Arunava and the women's game is the next victim on this. Roshan, it is not, it is already a victim. Under the senior national team, women's national team preparations, what is it? That's a joke, right? Legacy killed Indian football. Yeah, maybe that's the summary, Raj. Let's stop this toxic fan culture aside for God's. Yeah, keep this toxic. Simon, fan culture is toxic, you know, and it. But that's part of football around the world, right? A lot of football fans around the world don't want to hear what are realities. They don't want to accept it, right? That's the thing. That's the problem. East Bengal Mono fans still fighting what foolish fans they will be winning Santosh Trophy. Yeah. I tried to say why Supergiant management is wasting money if they don't want to play in continental level or any kind of player developments. They don't have women's. What are they doing? Akash, this was known. Mr. Goenka has said from day one his focus is ISL. Day one, the gentleman came in 2014, he said it. He has never been interested in player development. He's never been interested in infrastructure development. And if we see where Indian football is today, he's smart. The others who spend on infrastructure could have rather spent the money on their teams, if you see it from that way. And continental level, don't put it only on SG. Ask AC as well. Akash, that is what your point is. But again, most Mohun Bagan fans did not question anything as long as they were winning ISL. That is also reality. Accept that. And if you think that playing I League is the future, shut it down is better. Because going back to the I League, with the current financial situation, Mohun Bagan EC will not be playing I League. East Bengal will not be playing I League because they don't have the money. Look, East Bengal Mohun Bagan will end up to be a Mohammedan Sporting. Kolkata football needs to wake up to that reality. But hey, we are living in a different league. 1.5 billion and can't even run a league. Embarrassing. Simon can't run a league, can't produce a team for Asian Cup, World Cup. Yeah. India media is busy with Putin visiting India. Yeah. Yeah. Enjoy with the war criminal in your country. Now, someone will say, why didn't we play World Cup? Of course, Raj. That is also a question. And that's a genuine question. But if that question is asked, you need to go in depth and realize what the problem is. And we don't do that in Indian football. So, Black and white people trolls Indian for can't play for World Cup. Indian doesn't know where the top tier league fans don't know about I League, Women's League, country. I don't know. I want striker good. Yeah, that sums it up. Where our struggles are, right? Right. 1.5 billion was to put into context at how ignorant we are in this sport. Simon, yeah, that is the point. Last time we aspirational fan supporters give benefit of doubt to monsoon to warlike situations, but this time it's completely unacceptable. See, and you gave them a get out of jail card. At the time of the rockets flying over Isfahan, Sanjay Kumar, AFC match commissioner from India, a former someone who started under me at indianfootball.com, someone who I've groomed, was sitting there and holding a match when the rockets were flying over them. And I've said last year, there is no reason. Akash, all the things that you now are saying were known 5 years ago when the merger happened. I was in Kolkata the day it was announced, right? It was for Mohun Bagan AC, the get out of jail card, because otherwise, Mohun Bagan AC would have struggled like East Bengal has over the last 5 years in the Indian Super League, because nobody would have put in the money that was needed, right? Mohun Bagan AC club officials wanted the money to be able to play ISL because nobody else in that market wanted to put in the money that is needed. ISL is a totally different beast, but that has not been understood. East Bengal fans, a disgrace to the game, right? Brilliant that I'm a dalal of FSDL. Sadly, Zoravar, I've never gotten money from them, right? That's the funny one, right? So for me, you know what? What's the sad part about East Bengal fans is that family route wise, before the ISL started, before Mumbai City came around, before Punjab FC came around, I supported East Bengal because that is our roots. I started watching Indian football through East Bengal. But, you know, it is sad because East Bengal fans, Mohun Bagan fans, guys, wake up to the world, right? East Bengal Mono fans, fool, they will stuck in Nala and Antan legacy, fools were living in legacy. Yeah, very right. The tennis never was, yeah. I'm a Mohun Bagan fan myself. Sadly, more than asking questions to the management, it was like a Dimi Cummings, Maka only problem, and it has all gone quiet since. Yeah, the questions were never asked. Simon, very rightly, right? And even if players say we don't want to travel, it is your duty to ensure that you put a team out into that competition, right? Wasn't it told that Sepan was supposed to provide an aircraft to Mohun Bagan to fly into there and all that kind of stuff, right? According to history, Bihar is best was Mohammed Subhash and fools were stuck in in Kolkata, if I say I don't support Ismail more than I get cornered by the people, the mindset is the biggest problem. Yeah. I need positions, sir. I need money, sir. We're developing football for 2047, sir. Still, worst situation ever in position AFF, sir. We doing grassroots, sir. ISL will start, sir. Stupid is best. Yeah. Vision 3047, yeah. Sir, will East Bengal FC Goa qualify for ASL to qualify to win Super Cup? Shorodip, there is no clarity on that because the AFC is not involved in the conversations at the moment in Indian football. I think they're waiting to hear what are the next steps, what is happening, what could be happening, and therefore, yeah, football clubs should not consider each other enemy competitors. Yes, no excuse to not be civil. Nixon, very good, but again, it's easy to say, but in other parts of the world, it's also problems, right? Said it's useless if you will make a real Muslim, they will not understand. They will criticize you. Yeah, man, that's the thing. We're buying success, not building it, and never understood this. Simon, that's the whole point, right? Eastbourne fans get happy because they can't win ISL. Yeah, does Mohun Bagan have similar structure like Airfoot Lions, where SG only invests in the first team and leaves the rest of the club officials? Yeah, mainly yes. Coaching maybe is under for the youth teams with SG, but overall club is running as, yeah. No offense, but these one East Bengal and other Bengal fans are quite dangerous for Indian football. They still defend those things, which doesn't matter. They need to learn from Blasters fans sometimes. So that they can learn from Blasters fans. Sometimes they learn from Bangalore FC fans, from FC Goa, Mumbai City, Northeast United. It doesn't matter. But that's the problem. When will get banned from AFC? Aman, depends on when the hearing of the disciplinary committee is. When Goenka leaves, Mohanbag and Supergiant Monster will condition like Mohan Sporting. Yeah, that's the point. Not to flex, but I met Uzbekistani right back Koyar Bar Ali Jonov. I hope I said it right. Who will play the World Cup and had a crucial role in winning the Kafa Cup. Yeah. Broski, congratulations. Why don't Mohun Bagan play as Mohun? I see why Mohun Supergiant. Because that is, again, the whole change also from ATK Mohun Bagan to Mohun Supergiant, right? ATK Mohun Bagan is a merged entity, right? Um, which is fine. A lot of clubs around the world are merged entities. But if you think about playing Mohun Bagan AC as a club, where's the money? This is the biggest problem that the conversations yesterday to me prove when you speak to the clubs, that a lot of people don't realize it's not about the football. Today, professional football is about money. In India and anywhere else in the world, right? We call our OCI this, that, but the OCIs have far better knowledge about Indian football than Indians themselves. So, yes. And I think OCIs should be playing for India for the last 20 years. Not all East Bengal fans. I'm myself, I'm hardcore East Bengal fan, but I respect you. Thanks. So again, generalization happened, but I have, and the funny one is, I have people who come to me and say that, but I know that these people would never say that in public, right? That is this problem with these clubs. I never expected this to happen with Mohun legacy and history. Winning answer with Australian World Cup players is meaningless for me. I was shocked to see full stadium after Shield final. Akash, the legacy and history is not, I always say yesterday's success is yesterday. I need to look tomorrow, right? There are a lot of big clubs around the world who've always looked at the back. I go back to something that Zeb Blatter said in 2007 when he went to Kolkata to the Maidan, which I remember the late Anjan Mitra took as a compliment. Neetu Da took this as a compliment as well. But Zeb Blatter said, now I know why these clubs are the way they are. When they went to the Maidan, they took it as a compliment. It was actually a sarcastic comment from the FIFA president. This is the level of lack of intelligence of these people who believe, and to some extent, again, when I go to the Kolkata Maidan, it is like going back in history. I am Bengali at the end of the day. I love certain things. Like I love to go there, have an adda, a conversation, have a nice chai, have maybe a fish fry or something else. Lebu chai, for example, very good. You know, but that is like I'm going back 100 years, right? And we are in the year 2025, and the year is about to end in 27 days. And in 2026, at the moment, there is nothing. That is the concern, right? Again, I would like to reiterate with a heavy heart, with gratitude and pride, we bid farewell to the beautiful game, thanking every teammate, coach, and fellow fan for the honor of representing Indian football. Simon, as I've said, yeah, you need to tweet this out. Good night, Simon. Clubs putting all blame to FF. Raj, that was expected. That is again, and the FF putting the blame on the Supreme Court and this and that again. 2025 is about to end, and still we're talking about so-called national clubs of India. Such a shameful time for Indian football. Yeah, I said that. Leave Mohan Supergiant behind. What about the problems of ISL clubs handle the league by making a floating company? Akash, The clubs are not speaking in one voice. This was the proposal of Reliance, 60% ownership of the clubs. East Bengal and Mohammedan are going saying, no, no, AFF organized the league. Mohun Bagan now coming, SG coming around the corner saying, no, 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 we should think about this. This conversation was held 1 year back. Where were you, Vinay Chopra, at the time? Right? People like Ravi Pushkar, Dhruv Sood at SC Delhi, actually new entrant. They've been trying to push things in the right direction. You guys have not supported them. That is the reality, right? Even Bangalore FC doing their own thing. Sorry to mention that, Siddharth. BFC is not helping the cause at the moment with some of the stuff that JSW is doing. But hey, are we talking about it? In my opinion, Bengalis generally still don't trust Indian population to Bengali nationalism. So whenever someone from mainland criticizes them, they consider it as an attack on Bengal. Yeah, but at the moment, it also is sometimes, Uravar, right? That's the thing, right? For clarification, Mohammed Subajan's football division of Mohammed AC Mohammed has multiple sports divisions, including field, hockey, and cricket. RPC is the majority of Mohammed. Yeah, but Akash, I think we all know that. It doesn't change. Mohun Bagan AC. What is Mohun Bagan AC? What is East Bengal Club? What is Mohammedan Sporting Club? Right? What should they be? Why have these clubs never, and I'm not talking about today, 25, 30 years ago, thought about, hey, you know what? Let's leave the Maidan. Let's build an old mini stadium. Let's build training facilities, all of that stuff. Right? You do not need to just talk about Mohun Bagan. Even East Bengal hasn't done it. That I remember when we were at Round Glass Punjab talking about building Round Glass Punjab as an academy. That was my first point to Sunny Singh and say, listen, you need to build it. And he's trying and he's struggling to get the infrastructure together and they're still trying. Right? If Mamata Banerjee has given land to the AFF to build the AFF Center of Excellence, she would have given land, you know, to East Bengal Mohammedan to build their own infrastructure. And that AC of Mohun Bagan, that club of East Bengal Mohammedan, most probably could have done it. Do we see any solution coming from AFF? Nixon, not at the moment. The AFF are part of the problem. The AFF is there, but they're not producing a solution. From Duran Cup to IFA Shield, nothing matters, to be honest, because nobody cares about us. Even in Asia, we need a stable league so we can play HSC things regularly. Otherwise, be happy in the stupid loop. Siddharth, yeah, right? Very true. Yes, sir. I know at the moment no one is on the same path in Indian football. Very true, sir. And I'm completely support your words here. That's what I said months back. All clubs are also responsible. Siddharth, that is the thing. Very well said. AFF has its own responsibility. The clubs, academies, training centers, coaches, the players, everyone, management. I don't take myself out. I know that in certain situations I should have done certain things differently. Right? Now it's too late. But I introspect. I look at myself and then I know in my life I could have done a lot of things differently. At Kerala Varsity build training ground. I mean, they haven't built a training ground, but they have access to a training ground, which is, I think the land belongs to someone else, but they've built their own training facility, right? Even a Hyderabad FC who were struggling with money had an own training facility. It is possible. Zorava says, also since BJP came to power, there has been increase in Bengali hate in India, which in Bengalis more. In fact, nowadays, majority of Bengalis care about Bengal, not India. That's a big thing, Zorava, yeah. I still remember 2017, this Danny C1 guy came to sign for Mohun Bagan. He had one look at the state of the club and just ran away and he compared this info to 7th, 8th tier in England, of England. Yeah, Rushabh, it is. The thing that they are proud of at the Maidan. Look at the other day when Goa played at Al Zafra. Someone said it. I don't know who said it. Look at that infrastructure. A 15,000 stadium. That country has been at war. Right? There's still bomb blasts and all happening in Iraq every day. We don't have that kind of a 15,000 capacity stadium, right? Look at the ground condition of the Nehru Stadium in Goa at the moment. Not conclusive to this, conducive. We can't run football with things here and there. Once FSL saw these things, they put themselves back in yard, and now we are all suffering. Yeah. Mohammad Subhajan started training for the first team. What tournament? No one knows. Yeah. So now that's the weird one. The players don't know why they're training for what. But sorry guys, it is disheartening. It is brutal. And once in a while we need to speak about it. Indian football to me is an emotion. I want to enjoy it. But I know Indian football is more pain than gain, right? It is the under 17s the other day. I take that. Listen, are we the better side than Iran? Most probably not. But hey, I take it. Were India better than Thailand earlier this year? No, we were not. We're not. But we won. Who cares? I take those small moments. Why did I cry when India beat Thailand? Because that was huge. Huge. So let's enjoy these small little moments. You know? We Indians have ego problem, to be honest, and that's somehow something harming our whole sports ecosystem, in my opinion. Yeah, Siddharth, I'm dealing it at the moment in handball. Welcome. So you're wrong. BJP won't remind Bengal and Bengalis contributes to India. Today, whenever I watch any Kolkata vlog of foreigners, all waste behind dirt street and Kolkata, one of best city past. It is the whole of India. There is this. I saw this thing about today about the border India and Bhutan. Bhutan side is clean. India is one whatever. This clean part, this dirty part is an Indian problem overall due to overpopulation and nobody cares. Everybody throws their stuff wherever they can. It is a general problem. There is. Look at Southeast Asia. Look at the Indians in the Middle East would never do this, right? So that's yeah. While watching the documentary, I just laughed how these legacy club guys have the pride. One of the experts even said, "Why do we need all the unders? No wonder why we fail to." Yeah, Rishabh. Those of you who watched The Traveler's Guide to Indian Football, the first episode on Kolkata, it is it is nicely shot. It shows you the passion of these fans for these clubs, which is great. But if you listen to the club officials, the ex-players, you realize that they live in the past and history. And of course, and some of the facts that they say are wrong. You could do fact checking in those in a documentary, you know, and that's the problem. That's the problem. See, I've been lucky. I've been able to the preview which has been done via Discord server for some journalists and others on Sikkim. It was brilliant because it was Baichung Bhutia, Sanju Pradhan, Nirmal Chetri, all these guys and what they've done. So yeah, the FIFA World Cup draw was more like a short tonic to hide our points. Yeah, pain. Sorry. Yeah, Simon Goodwill. Again, more tomorrow. Watch along. Only one who can save it right now is government of India, but they believe in cricket democracy, diplomacy. Yeah, so they're not going to help. I think they also will have realized yesterday. Ooh, this is difficult. These days, it's really tough to defend a situation. Only hope and passion keeps us alive. Yes, passion is very important and hope. And the last word, take cleanliness is a pan-Indian problem. Just look at the condition of Delhi. Many foreigners and many vlogs on how dirty it is. So, Robert, it's across India. India lacks civic sense. Even we become visual in next 100 years. What there's India, road dirty, polluted air. Guys, over 3 hours and 11 minutes. Gute Nacht, good night, Zoravar. It is, yeah, sad the way it is, but these are realities. If I, you, we like it or not. And I hope, I wish, and I pray, you guys pray, whoever your gods are, that Sunday is not the last day of the 2025-2026 season. It is possible. but I hope it's not. All right. Good night, everyone. I'll catch you tomorrow. Let's do something different. I'll do a watch along for the FIFA World Cup group stage draw because, yeah, let's see what group Germany gets. Something positive, at least, from that side. Good night, everyone.